Fam, it's your boy Hootie Mac back with another quick video. Know it's late, as hell, but I ran across some shit that I had to bring to the table. Now, do I believe it? Kinda. But I just seen somewhere it look like, I don't know, maybe Stevewilldoit the type of dude that how can I say this? Goddamn me. I want to say he a troll. He do troll though. He ain't no troll, but he do troll. But you know what I'm saying? He got too much to lose to sit around and be like, act like nothing happened. That little situation could have got him sued or can get him sued, all type of stuff. So maybe he's doing that just so that won't happen. You feel me? But at the end of the day, it happened, and it ain't really too much he can do. My damn dog get on my nerves, bro. Every time I go live, she wanna walk on the motherfucking thing. Motherfucking nails walking on the hardwood floor. She got her ass sitting down now. What's up with it though, gang? Yeah, man. So Stevewilldoit say he not fucking with 6ix9ine no more. Is that true? Who knows? But I don't take him as no capper like that. I'm gonna play the video where he said what he said, so y'all can see what I mean by what he said. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, he got a brand, a nice brand. He got a big brand. He got to protect. You know what I'm saying? So if he choose not to mess with 6ix9ine no more, I don't really too much blame him, because his brand big as hell. This man like one of the biggest, even though he the numbers as far as his followers and all that don't say much. He got millions. Don't get me wrong. He got like 5 million followers, but when it come to all the other YouTubers, I feel like he probably, he one of the most littest ones. He damn near up there with Beast. He like another Beast, but like a cooler version of Beast. He in the lane by himself, if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? He in the lane by himself. So he had to do what he got to do to protect his brand. And shit, I'll do it too. But I just went to his Instagram, and he playing one of 6ix9ine songs on one of his promos. So that right there could be like a kind of like a troll. I don't think he, like I said, I feel like he's serious, but I feel like he's still gonna fuck with 6ix9ine. You know what I'm saying? I feel like him and 6ix9ine got so close, and he big 6ix9ine fan. Like if you go look at his page, this man used to dress up as 6ix9ine and all type of shit. So I just feel like it's gonna be. I feel like they'll get back cool. He'll apologize. It's probably a storyline. Who knows? It might be a storyline, but I didn't expect him to say this. I thought he would have been like, it is what it is. But he feel he made a big mistake. You know what I'm saying? Trusting 6ix9ine to keep it cordial, and that ain't what he did. But let's check it out. Y'all, let's see what I mean.
I'm not filming or doing anything with 6ix9ine anymore. If someone does something,
Now is this chopped up on or something like? Cause it seemed like this what he
I'm
said.
not
I'm not doing it.
filming
But
or
if you look in the background, you see a picture of him with the 6ix9ine tattoos. You know what I'm saying? Look in the background above him and Trump. So he really loves 6ix9ine as a, you know, he like a big fan of 6ix9ine. Let me go cut this TV down. Hold up. He like a big fan of 6ix9ine. So hey, will he really stop fucking with him? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Yeah, you know, it's like, yeah, I feel you. You know what I'm saying? How can you trust the rat? But I feel like when it comes to Stevewilldoit, he controlled the situation. So I wouldn't say that he knew everything that was gonna happen, but I know he knows 6ix9ine and he know how he get down. You know what I'm saying? But as I watch 6ix9ine on when he on his page, Steve page, that ain't the same 6ix9ine that we be seeing. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we gonna get it. I'm gonna show y'all that too. Like I feel like Buddy is overplaying his character. You know, he doing too much when it comes to he's stuck in his like when he get on camera around certain people, he change. In all actuality, Oracle, I feel like 6ix9ine is a good kid. He's a good kid. He's not really even, you know, like for the like I just it's a marketing strategy, man. He using this shit to get money. But like I said, he did a wrong move. If he could have done that, but I just feel like he should have had Steve consent, or maybe he did have Steve consent and he just didn't want to, you know, pass on that opportunity. Cause you got to think that's like for him as a troll, that's a golden opportunity. You know what I'm saying? He know he can never do dirt like that. So what's the next best thing to do? Get his look-alike. Treat him. You know what I'm saying? Make him and Dirk fall out. That's why I feel like Dirk shouldn't have faulted Lil Perkio because you ain't doing nothing but what 6ix9ine wanted you to do.
I'm not filming or doing anything with 6ix9ine anymore. If someone does something to me where they like use my name and then the consequences I got is I'm getting death threats and I'm looking like this bad guy when I had no.
You know what I'm saying? He getting death threats and all that shit, and believe me, them death threats, he ain't used to those, I don't think. You know what I'm saying? Because this dude right here, people look at him like a guy. When he go out in public, they look at him like a guy. Like he could change, he'll snap a finger and change a motherfucker life. I done seen him do it for, you know, any and everybody. Like it was a little black chick he did that shit for. She was a hood as hell. Changed her whole life. Got her YouTube busting, merch, all type of shit. Let me fix this TV. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, man, when it comes to that, you gotta understand one thing. Stevewilldoit. His YouTube is not monetized. You know what I'm saying? Like he been damn. I keep forgetting my damn ashtray. He keep on getting, you know, he done got flagged so many times to the point where his shit not monetized. I don't even think he trying to get it monetized, but he got so much of a big following and so many people fucking with him that he don't have to have his YouTube monetized. He can just get get people to what you call that shit when people support your video, when they pay you to do shit in your video, commercials and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Promo. So he can just do promo all day if he wanted to. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's how he getting his money. He get his money a lot of other ways. Like he was one of the guys that when Bitcoin turned up, he was lucky enough he had bought a lot of them and then it turned up and he got paid off Bitcoin. So he been in Bitcoin since shit, probably since it was under 5,000 a share, you know, a coin. Ain't no telling how many he bought. And that shit went up to 60, 70,000, 60, I forgot, I think 60 some thousand, 70,000, some shit like that. He probably cashed out. And shit, that's how he really got all that money. And I ain't gonna say that's the only way he got his money, but that's definitely one of them because he said that himself. But yeah, man, you can't. Nobody finna let you mess up their platform when you this big. When it comes to, you know, doing the videos and all that. So him making this video, I kind of thought he wouldn't. I didn't think he would. I thought, because I felt like he one of them guys that be on some I don't give a fuck what nobody think type shit. But when the powers that be call, you know, you gotta answer. So whoever be cutting them big ass checks to him, shit, they probably was, you know, made an executive decision like, bro, you gotta separate yourself, even if it's just social media, even if it's just for the media, you know, that they probably be cool behind closed doors. I don't think they can never really fall out like that. 6ix9ine and gave this man a McLaren. He used to, you know, he told 6ix9ine how he used to work out to his music all the time. He was just a big fan of 6ix9ine before he even met him. So once he met him, they became cool. He got to know him, and that was history. The rest is history. They've been damn near like best friends, doing all type of shit together, giving away money, making people, changing people's lives, and all type of shit. So that's why I say, if you look at 6ix9ine on his page, you'll see a whole different character. We might look at some of that shit too.
Is I'm getting death threats, and I'm looking like this bad. I'm getting death threats, and I'm looking like this bad guy when I had no ill intention. I would cut them off. I'm just not doing shit with them anymore. That wasn't cool.
Well, boys, it looks like I was.
So, you know, that's what it is. And he say he ain't doing shit with him no more. Now, is this shit true? Who knows? But this guy right here is not known for doing too much trolling when it comes to like his word. When he give you his word, he damn near, you know, stand on that no matter what. Now, I do believe it's gonna be a video coming where 6ix9ine apologizing to him and they making up and all that shit, you know. And that'll be that, you know what I mean? They'll be back cool again. And 6ix9ine will probably swear to never do some bogus shit like that again. But when it come to certain shit, I'm trying to find that one video. And then, as y'all see, 6ix9ine and 42 Dugg was into it, right? Now, check this out. This before 6ix9ine and Buddy got into it. You know what I'm saying? As you can see, 42 Dugg gave him a 42 chain and all type of shit. So that shit confusing to me. I ain't gonna even lie. I'm confused as a motherfucker because I feel like he could have, you know, Stevewilldoit probably could have squashed their beef or whatever the case may be. But I don't know. I would say that this man put this shit together like that.
Give him $20,000 because right now he makes $250 a week being a tutor.
$250
a week.
I'm about to say 250,000. Shit, let's do this shit together.
Anyways, boss, I want to get.
Are you kidding?
Let's see. It's gave a man a chain. I can't play the shit because I got music playing.
Real niggas hold up.
But this shit right here, this what confused me. Like, you know what I mean? When a motherfucker do all this, and then you know, you got problems with the guy that y'all been rocking with. So boom, y'all see that right there. I seen that. Let me see. As y'all look, here go one right here. Oh, so this nigga is monetized. Oh, this probably because it's is this 6ix9ine page? I don't know what the fuck. Maybe 6ix9ine took that. You know what I'm saying? Cause when you click on any other thing, that shit don't have no goddamn commercials or none of that shit. Where the fuck is that one shit at? I'm trying to see where it's the one with him and 6ix9ine just was out of town or some shit. I'm find it for y'all in 1 second. Find it for y'all in 1 second. Go back here. Go to YouTube. Let me see. Check my history. Alright, here we go. Oh, so this ain't even. Fuck. This ain't even a fucking video. I'm gonna still play this little part. I gotta edit it out. I'll edit it out at the end. So what they must have raced like in cars on this one. I'm talking about when they raced on feet. So hold on, y'all. Let me get it together like a fresh knitted sweater. You understand me? Let me get it together like a fresh knitted sweater. Okay, here we go, right here. Alright. Okay. Show y'all what I'm talking about.
Why is that?
I'm just gonna skip to the 6ix9ine shit.
It's all 2 seconds.
Okay.
Yo, just be honest.
Now, what I want y'all to notice. Oh, these motherfuckers got Richard Millie's on though. Even the girl. What I want y'all to notice though is check out how Danny. There you go, Danny. Check out how Danny act when ain't no thug shit going on. You know what I'm saying? And they probably ain't even going for the thug shit. These some like these. They ain't with that shit. Probably they ain't trying to, you know, beef with everybody because they go everywhere. Steve type motherfucker to go everywhere, go wherever you want to go, and you know he do what he want to do kind of. So you don't when you, in order for him to live the way he live, he can't have that type of 6ix9ine energy around him because somebody have been catch him and cracked his egg, or he gonna have to have hella security and move different. And I can almost guarantee you, Steve ain't trying to move like that. You feel me? Like he one of them dudes that's comfortable with moving the way he move. You know what I'm saying? And that's however the fuck you want to. When you rich, you don't wanna be moving the way you know. You wanna do what you wanna do. Put it like that. You wanna go where you wanna go, you wanna do what you wanna do, and you don't wanna have no problems doing it. And everybody knows with 6ix9ine around, that ain't possible.
Like confident this happens, you're a fuck.
Yeah.
Just be honest.
Yo, don't focus.
Stevie.
This dude right here, they done told dude that they finna go to Mexico. They done told this dude right here in the brown shirt that he gotta smuggle a gun to Mexico. So they pranking him. They trying to see if he gonna do it. He's scared as hell, but he in his head he like, yeah, I'm gonna do this shit. What else can I do if I don't? Then they like, stop fucking with me. But look at his face. He looks scared as a motherfucker.
No, I met Stevie, right?
Steiny.
Yeah, we
The
met.
reason we don't have a Lamborghini is because of him.
Yeah, but now he has to bring the gun and the drugs. We got it though.
You gotta bring the gun and the drugs to Mexico on the jet. You know what I'm saying? And he like, shit, bet, man, fuck it. That's what I gotta do. That's what I gotta do.
Yeah, no choice now, right?
Oh, it's beating fast, right? Yo, you got this, bro.
Steiny, you know you're able to quit, right?
I thought about it.
Why the fuck is there commercials popping up now, bro? I promise you I ain't never seen a commercial watching this man shit. Ever. There's commercials popping up, bro. This is crazy. man said, fuck that, he gonna get money off some of these videos. So since this bitch monetized, I'm just gonna play the look. Soldier confirmed. He was ready to take that charge. He think it's a gun and shit in the bag.
My own money, 50,000.
This guy threw 100,000 at a strip club.
But you can't get any of that back.
10 years.
As y'all can see though, Brody and that boy sucking the heart sucking pause. Brody, see he telling dude right now the gun in the
That's
bag.
another Rolex.
Where's it at?
Hey.
Oh, seriously, I know it's in here. Nah, you guys are fucking up.
He just found out he got pranked. He was scared as shit.
Yeah.
So now they trying to see who the king of Mexico is, see who notice who more. And you know, whoever come up and ask for a picture, I guess that's who the king of Mexico is. That's what they doing. But I'm just gonna show y'all, as y'all can see, like, let's see if it's music. Yeah, it's music, man. But as y'all can see, like, you know, 6ix9ine, totally different dude. He finna do whatever, you know, the same shit. Now, if he's doing it for the camera, I don't know, but you know, he in Mexico giving $100 to kids. $100 in Mexico is a lot more than what, it's probably what, if 50,000 is a million, because 50,000 American is 1,000,000 pesos in Mexico. So if you got 50,000 over here, you can go over there and be a millionaire, a peso millionaire. And you know, he just giving everybody, buying all the kids, kids that's selling shit he ain't even taking, he just giving them $100. Now he passing out $100 to everybody. And he gonna sit there and pay for like all the kids to eat with him and all that shit. Oh, he already done it, one or the other. Still playing music.
Is it there and back? You want it there and back?
No, it's there. 200 grand, I want.
Steve, are you down?
I'm doing it.
Rest in the race for 250,000. But he probably let Buddy win. Maybe he didn't because he drunk. But 250 bands, I would have been shit running that motherfucker. Faux flat, whatever they call that shit.
$200. Dude, Danny, you got wheels, dude.
Yeah, you did.
I'm
The
Mexican.
fastest rapper in the world, bro.
All right, come on, Steve. No,
So now I get, so he
No,
said
I
I'm
thought-
not going, he said I'm not doing no more videos with 6ix9ine. So maybe he's going to be like, see, I'm not messing with 6ix9ine. Danny is going to be who I'm messing with. That's the type of shit he'll do. So he probably on some Danny shit. You know
You
what
were
I'm saying?
trolling
like, I ain't
online,
fucking
bro.
with
You
6ix9ine,
got
but I fuck
wheels.
with
Dude,
Danny.
I thought he was trolling the whole internet. He's got wheels. I give up. No, hold on. Yo, forfeit. No, it's like blackjack.
One more time, one more
No,
time.
one more time. No, it's insurance. No. I'll give you $100 grand right now.
Mike,
No,
there you go.
I'm
It's
not.
Right on,
200 grand.
Oracle.
It's 200 grand, first
I'm
of all.
backing out.
200
Yeah,
grand.
man, y'all want to support the channel.
Yo,
with the
Stanley, you
cash
got my
app,
money?
you know.
No, yo.
Oh,
Stanley's right here, yo.
YouTube
smoke
take
you.
Dude,
everything.
can I
Talking
just
about
like
when
do insurance
when
and
you
just
do
give you
super
$100K
stickers,
because
super
I know I'm
chats,
gonna lose?
YouTube
Okay.
take
I swear to God, on my life,
75% of
I
that
thought
shit,
he
no
was
lie.
trolling on the internet, but
I'll show
he,
y'all.
for real,
No
on my
lie.
life, my mom's life,
When
he's
we
got
get time.
fucking wheels.
Yeah, nah.
Bro, he's got
But,
wheels.
It is the richest, fastest rapper in the world,
I
fastest
swear
man
to God,
alive.
I vouch that. I've lost $100 grand. I do not
This
want to
ain't
lose
6ix9ine,
200.
this is
Five
Danny.
though, for real?
You
Like
see,
that was like I just lost $100 grand. Like fuck.
He's not
All right, let's
that
get to the next
person,
part of the
like, he
video.
don't
He's
act
actually
like-
fast.
I
It's
ain't-
not a
I ain't
joke.
seen him act
Alright, boys. So
crazy
we just got back
in not
from
one of his
Mexico. We
videos.
went
You know,
with Danny.
That man ain't act crazy in not one video, and I'm not bullshitting. Like, bro, when I
I'm
say
so doing it.
that man got the best manners in the world when he around Steve. That's probably why Steve didn't think he'd do that shit. You know what I'm saying? He ain't think Steve would get down like that. I mean, he ain't think 6ix9ine would do that shit like that. He just paid this nigga
It sucks. It's a shitty
some
job.
shit like
You
that
can
for
convince
his
me with
job.
the doesn't have
His
like
job
this
gave
is
another
disgusting.
Take your 50,000.
Told him to tell his boss to get a sex change. So shit, like, All I'm saying is this, bruh. When it come to this shit, when it come to this YouTube and entertainment shit, man, you damn near can't take nothing serious. All this shit is really, you know what I mean? It's for fun. Money, fun, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Here go another one with him and 6ix9ine went and got a happy ending massage.
Show you some pieces. Steve will
You
do
gotta
it.
just understand
I got
one
it,
thing, bro. Like, I don't think dude is 6ix9ine is not a motherfucking. He was always a civilian. I don't think he's no gangster. That's why I'm no longer gonna hold him to the gangster code.
If she doesn't like ask you for extra,
The other motherfuckers the people that he told on, to be honest, it's damn near their fault. They should have knew he was gonna tell. You know what I mean? Cause I'm pretty sure he acted normal around them at first. You know what I'm saying? But dude, so it's Treyway, you know. And now they like, bro, why would you have 6ix9ine hold the camera? He went to go rob a motherfucker. You had 6ix9ine hold the camera. That's why I'm saying I ain't trying to take up for 6ix9ine, but I'm just telling y'all, like, this dude ain't really wasn't never no gangster. You feel me? They made him that and let him tell it. They betrayed him, and that's why he told. But at the end of the day, that ain't no good. That ain't no reason to tell. So you gotta excuse him for being a lame. But niggas should have knew he wasn't finna go do no 15 years anyway. I never do nothing around Buddy, or somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? That'll potentially give me, 15, 20 years, and it's in their hands if it, you know.
did you get tugged?
Well, I actually told.
No. 0-10, I'll give it a 2 on the massage, but the jerk, 8.5. I did the massage.
It's not act like he ain't get served, so he ain't know what to tell a lady.
Guys, tuggies, because you see how we were filming out there? She's so worried and fucking, she's like paranoid. So, like, we don't need. Yeah.
But at the end of the day, bro, y'all got.
I don't like that shit.
Y'all
Like,
wanna
it
do
should be
y'all
like a
own shit.
legitimate business.
Watch this shit, y'all will see. Dude is not like, dude ain't no motherfucking gangster like that. So he works for Las Vegas bookies. So he get to live like this to gamble $3 million a month. I believe that because in this last one of the videos I just seen, when they asked him what's the most money he ever gambled at one time, he was like, of my own money, 50,000 or some shit like that. But he's like, somebody else's money he gambled more, so that makes sense. And I don't even think he even said somebody else's money, but he said of my own money, like, you know what I'm saying, like in a question way, like you're talking about of my own money or anybody money. So yeah, that makes sense. He said, yeah. I believe he be getting promos too. Like, the man be giving away so much fucking money. Like, it's crazy. Like, bro, what the but like I said, that could be part of the reason he keep getting blessed. But he give away a lot of fucking bread. You know what I'm saying, to people. And I like that shit. I like how he rock when it come to that. You know what I'm saying? He really be, looking out for the people that need it. Now, is that shit scripted? I hope not, because it's a lot of, I don't think it is. If it is, most of it ain't, you know what I'm saying? Because I seen him take regular people and turn them up. Like that one lady, he took her, made her punch Steve, the little buff Bradley dude, whatever the little dude is. I think it's his little workout partner on security. And punched him up. Like, he be fucking him up. He'll be with Brad and be like, have a shirt that say Brad sold me drugs. All type of little shit like that. He funny as hell. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, when it come down to the come down, bro, you can't fault no regular degular dude for doing what he supposed to do. Dude ain't built like that. He out here trying to, he finessed the game, and motherfuckers damn near took his shit out, and he ain't, and shit, this happened. You know what I'm saying? This man, like, it's a lot of crazy ass shit. Like, if y'all go watch this shit right here, him with Steve-O, this man shot Doodle and Steve-O face. literally. Like he got some shit called a doodoo cannon, and shot it in what's his name? Jackass Steve-O, shot it in his face. That shit crazy, bro. Got shit all in his ear, everywhere. Had his dog shit. The man, like, I don't even want to show y'all. The shit's so disgusting. I don't even want to show it to you. But like he was like he was saving his own piss, saving his own doodle, all that shit, just to do some wild ass shit. Here go the girl that punched Brad. His name Bradley Martin. And he turned the old girl up. You know what I'm saying? I think right there he was buying his homie a Tesla. He turned the old girl up. This chick right here. He met her at the gas station.
What? It's Steven private jet. What are you talking about? Steven ain't checking no motherfucking ID. He's of age. Here you go, baby.
So, like, he met her at the gas station. Next thing you know, she on the private jet with him just because she was, you know, fun and free. Drinking, free. Like, no, when I say free, I mean free spirited. She wasn't, you know what I'm saying, she was being herself, you know what I'm saying? And I guess, you know, when he heard her story, she had just lost her husband or something. Her husband had just died or some shit like that. And he just changed his girl's life. Now she got a YouTube page, she got merch, she got all that shit, and he used all his connects for whatever she need. And it's just a good episode to go watch if y'all want to watch some shit, you know what I'm saying, and see what type of person dude is. This video explained a lot, you know what I'm saying. And I don't know what it is, like once you watch this dude videos, you gonna watch more, you gonna keep watching and shit. Like, it's just, I don't know, he got them type of videos, you know what I'm saying. I'm trying to find that shit where he had Buddy punched up. Was it right here?
Bitch!
Relax.
Hold the fuck up. Relax my ass.
He really want to hurt her. He mad as a motherfucker. High key. That boy mad to the bitch. On everything. Brad really was mad.
Anna, how much? 15. My new editor. Most only drive.
What a part where he punched the old girl. Where old girl hit him in that shit. Oh, look, he didn't bust her wrist down.
Family jewelry and shit.
Look, she about to fall and all type of shit. She was out there slapping.
Me out, family jewelry and shit.
Hey, you gotta love somebody like that. She down there fell and bust her shit, caught herself, turned around and started twerking. You can't, and that's what I'm saying, like that type of shit right there, that is, like if I'm out here giving money away, I'll turn the up too. He done got a Cartier.
Oh my God, ice on my motherfucking wrist. Bitch, bow.
You like it?
She hood as a bitch too.
Steve, what? Oh, daddy.
Oh, shit.
Oh my fucking. Did you just put ice on my neck? Alright.
Good. That's what I'm talking
I'm about to kick you, motherfucker.
Is he pissy?
What's up?
Yo, is he pissy?
Man, what's up?
What? What's going on?
What's up?
How are you feeling? Feeling good?
I'm feeling alright.
Good. That's what I'm talking
Hell no. What's up? Man, I don't know.
Relax. Relax.
about. Don't do that to me.
Hey.
You guys been drinking?
Yeah, I've been drinking, I've been smoking, I've been drinking, I've been smoking.
Wait, you met Bradley?
Yes, bro. I'm trying to fight you for the last 20 minutes.
Hey, whoop this nigga.
Yeah, whoop this guy's ass. This guy's a
Man, this
fucking
nigga.
bitch.
Man, just
What are you doing? What are you doing?
hold the fuck. What are you doing?
Hey, it's crazy because, like, if you fucking with Steve, if you fuck with dude, you damn near gotta do whatever the fuck he say in his videos. If, you know, like I'm saying, like, if you his homie like that. I ain't saying, like, no regular motherfucker, but Bradley don't want to be fucked with, especially by no drunk black chick. He probably like, man, get this motherfucker out of my face.
He's so big, I can't even phone next to him. Did you see what I bought her?
He knows good content, so I'm like, fuck it. Let it rock. Just check out the look on his face when she punch him in his shit for real.
You hurt yourself.
I'm trying to hit that dick. That motherfucking poke.
He wanna smack her ass so bad.
I tell you, bro.
Bro, the shit funny as hell. And he telling her, go on, hit him in the face, punch him in the shit.
I'll get stuck.
All right, stand still, brother. Let me bring the fish.
Stop.
That was a good punch.
You
Look,
feel me?
No, that was a
blocking
good
the face
punch.
like that was a good punch. He trying to play it off bad as a motherfucker. He really mad as a bitch. Look at his face. Buddy mad as hell. He like, man, this nigga get on my nerves making me take all this shit. You say they all fake, they ain't manifesting nothing ever. They ain't manifesting nothing because they're all frauds and scammers. You believe they scammers? I don't know, bro. I didn't heard too much shit about them. That was all real. If he a scammer, he a good ass scammer. I hope he ain't no scammer, bro. I hope he 100. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm a good judge of character. In my opinion, ain't like I met him in real life, but I feel like, you know, if I watch some motherfucker a couple times, I can tell if they bullshitting or not. And it's a lot of shit. Like, a lot of the shit he do ain't made up, bro. Like, you can just go, like I say, go run through the shit. I thought it was fake too. Like, I ran through the shit. I'm watching this shit. I'm looking at the people reactions. You can't fake all that shit. All the shit he do, you can't fake it. He'll pull over, go to a little bitty in Miami where motherfuckers be selling their little shit at, little bitty, you know, beady necklaces and whatever, cheap shit. $20, $10, $5 shit. Cartier in the building, what it do, my dog? Adrian, what it do? But yeah, he'll go down there and they'll be like, we want $5 for this, $10 for this, and he'll be like, okay, here you go, 5,000. And they'll be like, no, $5. You know what I'm saying? And some of them will be taking it, running the motherfucker. You know, it's. I just don't think that I can't call this shit fake. I'm gonna keep it 100, man. Buddy ass got too much shit. Now, you ain't the first person that I heard say that he got caught in a lie and got caught scamming before. So I ain't gonna act like, you know what I'm saying, that shit can't be true. But in my opinion, shit real. Like, dude real. He a cool, he a good dude. At the end of the day, he probably, you know, he gets slopped, yeah. I'm pretty sure he got some shit, you know what I'm saying, that he did that wasn't, you know, something that everybody agree with. But when it comes down to the end of it, I can't see him not being like he can't fake all this shit. It's impossible.
I was right all along. I made a video.
I'm not filming or doing anything with 6ix9ine anymore. If someone does something to me where they like use my
That's
name,
the part
and
that
then
I think
the
he kind of capping
consequences
on.
I got.
But he said 6ix9ine, so
I'm
maybe
not-
he, like I said, he gonna fuck with Danny. He gonna be like 6ix9ine is another dude. I'm gonna mess with Danny. Danny, you know, Danny don't act like that. 6ix9ine is a whole different ball game. And that's how I feel like he gonna come at it about this shit, because he was too big of a 6ix9ine fan to be on some old, he ain't fucking with him. Like he went in, when everybody shitted on him, that's where 6ix9ine been. When 6ix9ine disappeared, he was with these motherfuckers getting money, and nobody knew it, because I didn't know it because I wasn't watching him at the time. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what happened. I came across one of his videos and I was like, let me check Buddy out. And I just started watching all this shit. Next thing you know, shit, I was subscribed and I was a fan. I like dude. I feel like pause, but I like how he rock. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like if I was like that, I'd be doing the same shit. Not exactly the same. What I mean by that is changing people's lives. Like I love to just go around just making people day. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not filming or doing anything with 6ix9ine anymore. If someone does something to me where they like
It do
use
sound
my
like it
name,
could be
and
chopped
then
up though.
anything with 6ix9ine anymore. If someone does something to me where they like use my name, and then the consequences I got is I'm getting death threats, and I'm looking like this bad guy when I had no ill intention, I would cut him off. I'm just not doing shit with them anymore. That was like, that wasn't cool.
Well, boys,
So yeah, bro. Like I believe that. You know what I'm saying? I believe he you know, was really mad when he made the video or something to the point where he probably felt like that. But do I think he gonna really stop fucking with dude altogether? Nah. They been he said kick him in the knees. Hey, she was fucking dude up. Y'all go watch that video. Y'all will see like she was getting on his nerves. You know what I'm saying? Like there wasn't no regular, you know, just skit. Let's do this shit, do that. Nah, that was some old bitch. Leave me the fuck alone, man. Why you got this drunk ass bitch bothering me? You know what I'm saying? Steve was, and he amps it up. Like if he see you don't like something, he gonna push that shit even more. Especially if the video, if they recording. Like he always trolling dude, big dude. That man, where they go? He had a shirt on. It was somewhere they went, bro. He had a shirt on said Brad sells drugs, sells me drugs. He just stay trolling, dude. He do all type of shit to Brad, and that's why Brad probably don't even be in a lot of his videos lately, cause he like, man, I'm tired of it. I can't take that shit every day, bro. I got my bread up now. But nah, they best friends at the end of the day. Don't say that, nigga. She ain't gonna end up dead nowhere. Hey, you know what though? I'm gonna tell you some wild shit. You say they all scammers. Bruh told Steve made a post like follow this page or some shit like that. Follow this page for some, you know what I'm saying? And CWMG, what it do? Said follow this page. I followed the page. This motherfucker done inboxed me. Now they got like 30,000 followers, all type of shit. They inboxing me, asking me have I ever worn anything. I'm like, man, I'm not even finna reply to this shit. Wow. Now the motherfuckers talking about congratulations. Yeah, I ain't trusting this shit. Hell nah. Trying to get me to download some type of casino app. AZ. That's his name. There you go, right here. AZ Casino. Nigga, I don't CWMG. I don't know why you. That's what I'm saying. CWMG. You be hearing what you want to hear, bro. You said my Republican homies. I don't have no Republican homies, nigga. I told you I was raised as a motherfucking Democrat. I've been a Democrat all my life. The only thing that made me this was after Trump got out of office and dude came in the office. What made me look at that shit is when I saw how the economy got fucked up. I didn't give a fuck about the economy because, and I ain't gonna say I ain't give a fuck about the economy like that, but I'm saying like I wasn't doing stocks, real estate, none of that shit. I wasn't fucking with the economy to where whenever the economy went bad and people was like, oh, the economy fucked up, I didn't feel that shit because I was in the streets, you know what I'm saying? So when Trump got in office and all that shit, and COVID happened, I'm at home 24/7. So no, that's when everything locked down. So I'm at home 24/7. So at that time, I'm like, man, I gotta find something to do. I'm sick of this shit, just hustling and sitting up. You know what I'm saying? So I started doing stocks and all that and that type of shit. And shit, that shit was going ham. You know what I'm saying? Like nigga made a bag off that shit in no time, and everything was cool as a motherfucker, man. Everybody was getting money. It was like it was just a good time when Trump was in office toward the end. You know what I'm saying? And as soon as this motherfucker Democrat that you like so much get in office, everything go to hell. Nigga, all the motherfucking stocks drop. Motherfucking real estate go up. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, everything, the price of bread went up, chicken went up, everything went up, gas went up, everything went up. You know what I'm saying? Everything. And I mean everything went up. Cost of living just went up. You know what I'm saying? And this motherfucker, what'd he do? Nothing. Started a war. Or let a war get started on his watch. So that's where I came. That's where I started saying, man, bring Trump back. I don't give a fuck how nobody feel. Right now, if it was up to me, nigga, Trump would be in office. Back in, or somebody else. And I don't know nobody else really that, you know, that's, cause I feel like Trump had that shit busting because he was from that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how he got his money. He know how important that shit is. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit really fuck around and end world hunger. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, if everybody got into stocks, man, the motherfuckers don't have no clue, boy. Everybody got into stocks. Just say, and we had a gang of people, like that's what they do. That's all they do. They get a gang of people, they call it a motherfucking, forgot, whatever the little a group of motherfuckers that all invest in the same stock at the same time type shit. They'll blow a stock up, take when that bitch turn up, take their money out, repeat, rinse and repeat, bro. That's all they do. You know what I'm saying? And at this time, when Trump was in office, all you really had to do was just follow the leader. You know what I'm saying? And you know the leaders change. So you might be following, you know, Tesla one time. Now you following shareholders, but they call them something else. The group is something else because I'm a shareholder, but I'm talking about like hedge funds. That's what I was looking for. Like hedge funds. They create these hedge fund groups. And then they, you know what I'm saying? If it's 50 of us and we all put 2-3 million into this stock, it's gonna turn up, you know what I'm saying? And we gonna tweet about it. We gonna let everybody know, hey, this stock here finna go ham. So once we put that money into it and that stock started going ham and everybody see that, then they start putting their money into it. And when they put their money into it and that bitch go extra ham, that's when all the big bag holders, let me get that. Let me get my money up out of there. Let me get my money up out of there. And then when the big bag holders get all their money up out of there, that stock drop. Now all the little money people who wasn't smart enough to get right up out of there, once they double their money or triple their money or whatever, they stuck holding the bag. Now they gotta wait till that shit go back up. So they done bought the shares at $100 a share, say, you know what I'm saying? The thing went up to 100. When the hedge fund bought it, it was $50 a share. By the time we get it, you know what I'm saying, and notice it, that bitch $75 to $100 a share. Now it go up to $200 a share. Now, remind you, all the tweets and all this shit is saying, oh, all the predictions, oh, this bitch finna hit 500, this bitch finna hit 400. So a motherfucker that got in at $100, when that bitch go up to 200, you should, you know what I'm saying, like sell all your shares and you ain't losing, you doubled your money, you know what I'm saying, boom. Or if it go up to 250, you sell that shit. Motherfuckers be holding that shit because they listening to the tweets and all that shit saying, oh, this shit finna hit 500, this shit finna hit 400. Hold the door, hold, H-O-L-D, H-O-D-L, you know how they say hold, don't sell, nobody sell, everybody hold, we gonna turn this shit up, everybody gonna get rich. Next thing you know, the big bag holders take all their shit at one time. It's like they'll synchronize their shit, like look, 8 o'clock, Tuesday, everybody sell their shit, put in the order so it'll go through automatically. They do that shit, boom, that stock dropped like a motherfucker that day. Now you done bought this stock for $100 a share. It went up to $250 a share. You was happy, feeling good, you know what I'm saying? You wake up one day, that bitch down to $40 a share. Now you down. So if you sell now you take a loss. You know what I'm saying? So what you do? Fuck it, I gotta hold it till it go back up. Not knowing that shit, it's, you know, good luck. It might go back up, but shit, it might not. So I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, you know, when Biden ass he ain't built for this shit, bro. So that's why I was telling you, like, we've been lied to all this time with the Republicans and all that shit. Even with the Democrats talking about how they pose to tax the richer people more money than us and all that shit, bro. This shit ain't going that way. Like I said, get into stocks and real estate and all that shit, and you gonna all that Democrat shit gonna go out the window. I guarantee your ass won't be a Democrat no more. He say Coke went from 40 to 55. Coke went from 40 a gram to 55. Shit, I would have never knew. I don't fuck with the cola, nah, especially no grams. Yeah, shit, I don't know, man. He's spending money at a high rate. He buy himself shit, all type of shit. But he, you know, like I feel like he do give a lot of money away. But you know that shit could be a tax write-off. That's why, like lately, when he get that money away, he say this is Stevewilldoit LLC giving money to you. You know what I'm saying? And now all his homies will say the same shit. They make sure they say it on camera. I be peeping that shit. I peep all this shit. You know what I'm saying? But they'll be a damn fool not to take advantage of that. You know what I'm saying? So that's the app you got caught for? I'm good then, because I ain't gonna get on that motherfucker. Talking about I won 10,000. I should tell his ass to send me 10,000 and then I'll download the app so I know it's real. But I believe they ass would be done hacked my shit and did all type of shit. I ain't fucking with them. And now if Steve, ain't gonna lie, if Stevewilldoit would have inboxed me and said that shit and it'd have been his real page, I'm doing it. I don't know if you watch him, Mike, but I guarantee you, hey Mike, you can say all that right now. If Stevewilldoit inbox you right now and tell you to download this app and he gonna give you 50 grand, 20 grand, 10 grand, or you gonna believe him. And I'm talking about this from his real page. From his real page. If he do it, you know what I'm saying? And then you might say you don't believe him and he be like, well, you know, here go my number, call me. Boy, he ain't finna fuck up that, like, if he got caught scamming before, he ain't trying to do it again, so they'll definitely, Adrian, you too, what would you do? If Steve hit you? I'm gonna holler at him, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna take that bread, cause I already know if he do play, he run the risk of me exposing it, you know what I'm saying? And if I talk to him on the phone, goddamn me, he can't say his page was hacked. Say a bundle, $225, 65 to 225. Hey, that ain't. I'm telling you, Biden, bro, is the worst president we ever had, in my opinion. Like, as far as I lived through, from my era. You say you can tell I ain't never been a hustler, boy. You got like fucked up. I guarantee you can't fuck with me. You ain't gonna get me telling on myself, cause that's all I ever been. Shit. CWMG, you see that hat you got on? That mean you had a job or something. I ain't never had no job. Ever. Got diamond watches, diamond bracelets, diamond chains, diamond teeth, diamond earrings, crib, $100,000 car, $150,000 car. I ain't never been no hustler. Shit. You tell me. That boy said I could tell Hootie ain't never been no hustler. You can't tell shit then. That mean your motherfucking real nigga really the broke. Your real nigga me the broke bucko. I ain't even finna do all that. I go to my goddamn. Let me see, did I motherfucking. Hold on, let me see something. What did I do with that shit? That shit probably on my damn line, my phone. Show you a picture from the other day, nigga. If I got it. but you know what? You know how that shit go. I'll show you. I'm gonna shut you up one day. I could do it now, but I ain't gonna do it. I'm live, bro.
Why you muted?
Cause your ass was finna come in here looking crazy. You got on fucking drawers.
Your screen's covered.
And I didn't mute it. They heard everything your dumb ass said. You say Biden say he gonna build up America, now he giving billions to Ukraine. That man, hey, Biden, I ain't seen Biden do shit, bro. I ain't seen Biden do shit, right? I don't know what he be talking about. He be talking about some shit that we don't even need. He'll talk about some shit we don't even need during the time where he supposed to be talking about something else. Like he supposed to be talking about the war or some shit, and he'll be talking about some healthcare. Man, shut the fuck up. We don't give a fuck about no healthcare right now. The fuck you gonna do about the gas prices and the shit that's immediately affecting motherfuckers? Motherfuckers go to the hospital, they gotta work on you anyway. You ain't do nothing to get a bill. They can't turn down nobody to go to the hospital. Nigga, what you gonna do about this motherfucking cost of living? You giving fake Jews their money? I don't know, bro. Like I said, I don't know. I ain't dug that deep into them. I ain't never heard of them scamming. But maybe I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look into it now, though. Y'all got me ready to look into it. I know you ain't been legit all your life. I can tell. I know what you meant by the gram, bro. I'm just saying, you talking about coke. I'm not gonna talk about no coke. And like what that went over your head, to be honest, because you said a gram, nigga. Who buy grams, nigga? You ain't coming to get a motherfucking eighty or better, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that ain't my thing, man. I don't fuck with the cocaine. Never put it up my nose. None of that shit. But if you ain't trying to get a motherfucking quarter chicken or half of that, hey, don't call me. You can't call me and even have me require about it. A gram, that was like 15, 16 years old type shit. That's real talk. That was like 15, 16. That's why I was saying. That's why I said a gram. I mean, that went over your head. You think I got Republican homies? Trump my Republican homie. If anybody, I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna make Trump my Republican homie. He the motherfucker that shit. If y'all go look back. If you a hustler, exactly, users by grams. If you a hustler, and that's why I said I ain't that push it up my nose. When you said a gram went from 50 to 65, I'm like, damn, nigga, what you doing buying grams? But if you a hustler, I'm finna fix this camera, hold on. If you a hustler, you can't tell me that you don't miss Trump. If you was a hustler, you can't tell me you don't miss Trump, my nigga. And that's real shit. Oh, I'm gonna leave the studio and come back. Yeah, whatever you're going back. But if you a hustler, bro, any hustlers know when Trump was in office, it was lit. Everybody had money to spend. Everybody had money to lend. Everybody had money to buy shit. So if you sold something, you was eating. If you was scamming, you was eating. If you was doing stocks, you was eating. If you was doing anything that had anything to do with anything, you was eating, because it was everybody had money. Yeah, bro, what I'm saying is, you was talking about buying a gram, I'm talking about 1,008 grams, you feel me? It's a different, with the talk different, bro. CWG, the talk different, man, you know what I'm saying? And to me, coke always was a stupid drug to sell. That was stupid. That was a dumb drug to sell. Like some people, I get it. Some people that's what they was. That's how they wanted to get their money. That's how they had to get their money. Understandable. But what I'm telling you is, the risk outweigh the reward in all cases. Especially back in the day, you get caught with a motherfucking $1,000 worth of coke. Your buying gonna be 10, 15,000, and you're not gonna make nowhere near 10, 15,000 profit off of that. You know what I'm saying? If you get caught with 10,000 worth of weed, your buying was gonna be $1,000, and you probably would have made 20,000 off that. So the risk outweighed the reward. That's the type of person I was. You feel me? But I did have people that fuck with that shit. So every now and again, I middleman some shit. But if you wasn't talking about no half a chicken, shit like that, then I wasn't fucking with you. That's just that. But that statute of limitations gone past that. So I can talk about that. But yeah, bro, when you said something about a gram, that threw me off. 45 a gram is 45 a chicken. 45 a chicken is way too much. I ain't never in my life paid no 45 for a chicken, and never know nobody to pay 45 for a chicken. That shit must be high as hell where you at. Chicken, the highest it got, nigga, was 11, 1200, well, I'll say 1300 a zap, depending on if it ain't stepped on. 1300 a zap. You wanted a chicken, you can get it for 36, 35. You paying 45, you getting robbed. If you pay 45 for a Perkio, you got robbed, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100. Why you? Say Donald Trump was a man. If he was a hustler, Donald Trump did not care. He was an officer in the Treasury making him some money. He said, I didn't know you could make money. Yeah, bro, buddy, Trump had everybody turned up. I ain't gonna even lie. Yeah, allegedly, Cordier, you already know, allegedly, man. I ain't no drug dealer either. I'm talking about stocks and shit. That was you that brought that shit up in here talking about some, coke went from 45 a gram to 65. And I'm trying to tell you, like, nigga, who, that ain't, I never, if I was dealing with some shit like that, it's not gonna be with no gram. You can't even call me for a gram. I'm hanging up the phone. Just like you can't even really call, like, don't call me for no quarter ounce. Weed legal here too, so I can really talk about that. But you can't call me for no quarter ounce, unless you the homie or some shit like that. And I definitely, yeah, when that Finney came into play, that fucked everything up. That shit in everything. They putting that shit in fake perks, fake Xanax, drink, all that shit. But now it's over, the market is over flooded. Even in the beginning when that shit first came out, you can eat with that shit, but nah, just ain't worth it, put it like that. Like I said, if you do get that shit and you run up 20, 30 grand or whatever, and you get caught with $10,000 worth of that shit, your ass going for 15 years. You getting 10 or better for a little bitty $10,000 play. Feed about the facts, what it do. And make sure I put this up here for bro. Allegedly. CWMG, you the drug dealer, nigga. You the one started this drug dealer conversation. I ain't gonna say you no drug dealer, but you started this conversation. Whoa, stop playing. Yeah, weed been legal in Cali. Shit, that's where we all used to go just to experience that shit. I went to Oakland my first time experiencing going into a shop. Feed about the facts in the building was cracking. Rena S. Shout out to Rena S. I forgot to shout you out. What about it? What are you talking about?
Was it muted?
No. Yeah. Say 45 is cheap. What you talking about for some H? You must be talking about H, bro. You said Coke earlier. Coke definitely wasn't, like, if you was paying 45, boy, a motherfucker would have pulled up on you so fast. I wouldn't even trust a motherfucker that's willing to pay 45 for a chicken. They finna snitch, or they finna try to rob you or something. Nigga tell you he got 45 for one, he finna rob you or snitch, one or the other. Your ass wanna be seen, come bring your ass on camera. Y'all wanna see some ass shaking? Come shake your ass on camera. Come to the edge of this thing right here and pop your little booty out. That's what you wanna do. I know a chicken is a brick, 1,008 grams, nigga. You ain't hear me? See, you slow, bro. You the one, you don't, hey man, don't talk that shit to him. You talking to the wrong niggas when you trying to, you can't, come on, bro. You said chicken is a brick. No shit, Sherlock. I'm lost, nigga, you're lost. You tell him, you over here talking about a chicken is a brick. What the fuck? That shit common knowledge. When you, I'm talking about 45,000, bro. If you had somebody paying 45,000, you was eating. Them bitches was going for 20 all day. 25, 30 was the high end. If you was a bozo, you was getting hit for 35, 36. But that's only if that shit ain't got no feet on it, no feet marks. That shit can't have not one footprint on it. You feel me? Not a one. It's a footprint on it. You losing. Cause if you pay 36, you gotta turn that to 56 in order to, you know what I'm saying, make it make sense. And then selling bitches for 1,000 a whopper better. Shit, I remember back in the day when the Zap was 700. You know what I'm saying? The Zap was 700, and I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Not too long ago, a gram was $100. I tell you, hey, Kristen. My damn dog coming like she in flipping bricks, like she know what the fuck I'm talking about. Kristen. I'm finna show you some CWMG. Show you how deep this shit go. Let me show you how deep this shit run in my blood, cuz. How much was a gram when you was hustling at the club?
Well, it's different because in the strip club you charge $100.
Why is you talking low like I ain't asked you out loud?
So what?
You say what? That shit old.
It was $100 grand in the strip club.
How long ago was that? About 10 years ago? Was it before Trump?
It was definitely before Trump.
Before Trump, nigga, it was $100 a gram, bro. And this coming from a female that was hustling in the clubs. So you talking about I don't know how you go from 45 a gram to 45,000 a brick. You tweaking.
I used to pay 1100. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. That shit, that's taxing. Well, that was normal depending on what time of the year it was, or what time of the era it was. Because if you're paying 1100 and you're gonna make 2800, but the thing about that is you can shit. Motherfuckers was putting BC powder, mixing BC powder with that shit. You know what I'm saying? 18 grams is all about the weight. You said grams first though, bro. That's what I was trying to tell you. When somebody says 49 a gram, they tell you 40 a kilo. Hell no. Unless you talking about H. Is you talking about H, bro? Why would a motherfucker pay 40 for a key when they can get a Zap for 11? Don't add up. Even if you're paying 40. I'm telling you, around here, it's different prices for different areas. So I understand that where you at, it could have been different. But down here, the high end, when you got taxed, you was paying 35, 30, you know what I'm saying? You motherfucker wasn't trying to go to 36, because at that point you paying 900 for a thing. The only way they paying 35 is if they can put a little step, they can put a little footprints on it, put a couple footprints on that shit, and turn that them 36 to 56. You know what I'm saying? And you know, if a motherfucker doing that other shit, if you turning that shit to that hard, then that's a whole different ball game. Shit, you can lose. Motherfucker, the same motherfuckers drop a Zap and that bitch don't come back to number 25 because it's already stepped on. That's why I never fuck with that shit. If we on two different pages and you talking about the H, you say what 6ix9ine do? He got punched up. 6ix9ine got punched up, and his buddy Stevewilldoit. You might as well walk that way. Cause you want a motherfucker to be seen. Go. You just go and do it over here. What you fucking hiding now for? You just been trying to walk all in front of the motherfucker. Go. This way. That's why it ain't clap. No, it didn't. You sound like you fought it.
Because I got these shorts.
That's your thighs.
No, it's not. My thighs? No.
Thighs.
No, it is not. It's
Or your
part of
feet.
my booty.
Ricky looking at your ass like, what the fuck is she doing? Yeah, 4 to 600. That's when it was the low though. Before Trump, yeah, 4 to 600 definitely will get you right. It'll be stepped on a little bit, but if you was paying 7, yeah, 4 to 6 about. I'm gonna say 6. You know what I'm saying? I definitely remember the 600 era. I remember the 700 era. You know what I'm saying? The 800 era. Like it depends on who you is. You mean 1,008? You know what? You know you off 8 grams, bruh. A chicken ain't 1,000. It's 1,008. If it's a motherfucking P, 448. You know what I mean? So that was my territory. That gas. I was the gas man. You did. I had that motherfucking pressure all my life. All my life. Talking about I started selling joints in school. I already rolled up. Niggas talking about pre-rolls. Who they like motherfuckers who doing the little pre-roll shit. Nigga, I was doing the pre-roll shit in junior high school on my kids. I was doing the pre-roll game in junior high. $5 joints. $4 if you ain't got it all. Give me 4. sold the ski weave. I had ski weaves from niggas for $3. You know what I'm saying? Hey, who all smoke weed in the bathroom of the schools? Remy, go sit your ass down. So all I heard is your ass walking around. Sit your goofy ass down somewhere. This motherfucker here, man. Fuck you looking at? Now your feelings hurt. Now your feelings hurt. Let me find out. Go sit your dumb ass down. Stop hopping across the screen like that. Yeah, but 6ix9ine, yeah, we ain't they shit. They can come do whatever they want. They can watch it. They can watch all they want. I ain't touching none of that shit. Right? I never did. Like I said, that was never my forte. But being in the streets, you gotta know the numbers. Cause yeah, I'm gonna keep it. This how it was when I was doing that. When I was rocking with the gas and all that shit. Back in the day, before it was legal, long time ago, when I told people this shit gonna be legal one day anyway, you know what I'm saying? They was trying to block me. I got locked up for that shit 2-3 times. So I'm talking about I paid my debt to society. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, back then, my homie, that's all he did. You know what I'm saying? When I say that's all she did, that's all he did, that's all he did, bro. Like, he ain't, like, we was in one house, I was the gas in the house, he was that shit. And then I had to sip once I started realizing, like, hold on now, we in here, I ain't gonna snitch. If something happen, I'm getting popped off, and I'm only got weed, but I'm gonna have to do time for both. If he ain't here, fuck that, I'm going to get my own trap. I already had my own trap 2-3 times before that, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, when you become close with somebody, RIP my homie, rap, when you become close with somebody, you know what I'm saying, y'all link up, you know what I'm saying, and that's what we did, shit. He had his spot rolling, he was like, shit, nigga, you know you, ain't nobody over here got no gas, you can come over, you can rock out, and that's what I did. It was a prime location, and we rocked out, shit, and I just seen how it moved, you know what I'm saying, how that shit go. Plus my whole family was rocking like that. You know what I'm saying? I go them damn nails again, bro. Well, let in the room. Shit, they talk about it all the time. That's what you gotta think think of Rena S. I know exactly what you're talking about, and I appreciate you for looking out for me too. But like I know what the statute of limitations is on that shit. And I ain't like I said, I never fuck with it anyway. I just know the numbers. You know what I'm saying? But when it come to that shit, you got to think about like Narcos. It's a lot of shows that, you know, people talk about that shit on, like, and it's on YouTube. You can go on YouTube and look up narco stories and real life stories. You can go over there. They got motherfuckers going over there to the other country looking at the cocaine fields and all this shit. They talking prices and numbers. They got straps on and all that shit. You know, we just in here talking about, you know, the numbers and shit. We ain't really doing too much. But I understand what you're saying, and I definitely appreciate you, Random. We definitely need to change the subject. CWMG always got us in here on some bullshit, bro. He always do it. That man know how to get some bullshit started. He know how to get some bullshit started. Say work off the pages. That was back in the day when the nigga had them pages. I'm talking about like more recent than the pages. Pager era was gone. I think this was during the flip. Yeah, this was the flip phone era. You know what I'm saying? Trap phones. Motherfucker had the other phone, but you ain't never used it. You used the flip phone to rock out. You know, go to the Arab store. I don't know if y'all got Arab stores. Y'all might have Indian stores or some shit like that. We'll go there. You know what I'm saying? They'll let us put the phone. They'll make up a name. Shit, we ain't even have to give them my name. Shit, they making up the name. Your name is Justin Joseph. I bet. What's my phone number? Put your phone number on the back of the phone. Here you go, right here. Nigga used to go get a new one of them bitches every time. Every time that bitch burn out, every time the minute's gone or the contract up, or however long you know what I mean, that bitch gone. It's over with. It is just for educational purposes only. We only talking about this shit for educational purposes and entertainment purposes. Like, it's a lot of people in here that really don't know nothing about the streets and how it went, and that's all we doing. We just you say nobody count that 8 shit. That's $800. If you paying 45,000, you want that 8, nigga. You need that 8. Stop playing, cause that 8 you gonna turn that to 14, and that's damn near that's 1,400 if you doing $100 Jeezys. So yeah, you ain't paying over. You paying over 30. You want that 8. That 8 matter, motherfucker. We want all this. I definitely watched that Narcos. I done seen them all. I can't wait till they bring out a new one. They probably shooting a new one right now. They done ran through so many of the cartel shit. It ain't. I know it's a lot of motherfuckers they could be talking about, but they want to catch you first and lock them up before that. I want to know who that cartel dude is. If y'all don't know, like recently, have y'all heard about in Mexico when the cartel went into the airport and started shooting and all that shit, and they was just causing hell everywhere. Was y'all up on that? This was just recently too. Matter of fact, let me see if I can find it. They was doing that shit. Yeah, I know I gotta leave the studio and come back, or to pop back in eventually. But they was doing that shit because the police had one of their leaders, and they was trying to get them to release their leader, so they started terrorizing everybody just to get their leader released. You know what I'm saying? Let me see if I can find it. Now they say not Biden, but Putin sending fighter jets at NATO. So shit, if that's the case, then World War III is in effect. But imagine being on vacation though. Imagine being on vacation and the motherfucking cartel running up in the airport on big bullshit. Well, this was a month ago. Let me see if I can get this off without them thinking my hand. Without them binky linking me. Am I still sharing this? No, hold on, let me share it. Let me leave the studio and come back real quick. There we go. Y'all got your boy looking rough. I need a fucking haircut. My barber played me today. Tomorrow hopefully be a better day.
At 6:46 right now, we're going to take a look at some of the morning's other top headlines.
First up, a Houston family was caught in the middle of a shooting scare at the airport in Cancun.
Mama, bro, what the
in the middle of a shooting scare at the airport
Black people, you ain't gotta tell them to run at all. They getting the fuck up out of there. Look at it. Watch,
in Cancun.
First motherfuckers you see. They gone.
I need to go home. What the fuck?
White people getting down and shit.
KHOU 11 viewer says her family, including her young daughters, were in the airport when people began to scramble. You see it in the video there, thinking they'd heard gunfire. Social media videos captured the chaos on Monday, but authorities say there was no shooting. Instead, a traveler knocked over large advertising boards, which made a...
Yeah, I heard the cleanup. It wasn't no shooting. Somebody knocked over an advertisement board and motherfuckers. Ain't nobody doing all that, running the whole fucking airport in disarray. Motherfuckers running around with guns. There's pictures. I wish I could find them pictures where the people was actually running around with the guns and shit. Now they trying to test all them billboards. Matter of fact, this one of them people that's gonna, yeah, they pop you off today. I ain't listening. I ain't fucking with them. That's the first militaristic. Yeah, the local media be cleaning shit up real quick. Look at Buddy laying down right there. These motherfuckers be like the court. I know the cartel be the one recording this because they know the regular bystanders.
Mira, se robaron hasta patrulla de guachos.
That's why I want to go to Mexico, but I really don't because I know everywhere I go, I want to go to the hood. And if you look in the background right here, these look like nice houses compared to what Mexico got to offer. So this shit happening in the good areas, or is that just the police presence making sure that don't nothing happen in those areas? But because you know you can go to the pharmacy and get whatever you want. I'll be in that bitch. Let me get a 4 of that drink. You don't need no prescription to go on the drug.
Verga. A tu madre, parando tráfico, tirándola a todos.
Dude who was standing on the phone, that shit look like it hurt. I think that's who it was, El Chapo's son too. And they released him. I think they actually released him too. El Chapo's son, they went to war about that shit and got him up out of there. They made them release him like, nigga, we gonna keep on fucking up civilians if y'all don't let him go. They let that man go, I think.
Mexican cartel drug suppliers. Eyewitness News investigative reporter Chuck Gowdy has this video that resulted in one of El Chapo's sons being arrested for a short time, Chuck.
Alan, this was the raid almost 2 weeks ago, targeting top leaders of the ruthless Sinaloa cartel, including a son of drug lord El Chapo.
That's how my brother got locked up. A Sinaloa cartel member told on him.
His hands up for a time. Sinaloa has...
Let's stop acting like Mexicans don't, I mean, I ain't gonna say just Mexicans, but cartel members don't snitch. What they don't do is snitch on their own. But best believe if you get a plug and yeah, exactly. If you get a plug from Mexico, a Mexican plug, they will throw y'all ass under the bus to keep their family, to keep their people out of the harm's way. So they look at us as expendable. So if I get a cartel plug or something like that, they honor is to not snitch on their own, but they people will tell them, go ahead and tell on whoever you was delivering to, and then just come back home and we'll start over. we'll get, you know, we'll instead of going to St. Louis now, we're gonna go to Memphis. Shit, you know what I'm saying? So don't think that if you got a cartel plug, just because he in the cartel, he ain't gonna tell on you. He'll tell on your ass. If that truck driver get pulled over on the way there, just know 90% of the time you getting told on. It take a real motherfucker to just one of them people that's got the morals like they don't give a fuck who it is. I ain't telling on nobody. Hey, Renner S, that make all the sense in the world. I said that shit. If you go look on one of my old videos when I was covering the Putin shit, I said Putin gotta be dying or something. And I ain't even say it like that. I said it like he getting so old, he know his time running out. To where he gotta leave his legacy. He wanna, like, his dying wish is probably to reunite the Soviet Union. You know what I'm saying? So that's what he on right now. You know what I'm saying? So that's what he on. So I feel the same way, Renner. Like he on the brinks of death, or he getting so old to where he's starting to see. Maybe the doctor told him he only got so long. Yeah, that's what it was. That's what this video is. The military grabbed El Chapo's son and they let him go because you know, they started terrorizing shit. Told him, shit, I want this shit to stop. Send him home. Get him up out of there. Cause you gotta think, El Chapo went through so much shit to get broke out of jail, right? You learn shit as you go and you feel. Like he broke out of jail a couple times and then he got sent to what you call to over here. And he ain't really breaking out. If you look at the jail he ain't breaking out that motherfucker. They got him fucked up. They got him in the jail where you can't even see the outside. They don't even let people see where you can't see where you going. They put you on the top of a hill in the middle of nowhere. The prison that El Chapo's in, they put him in the top of the hill on the middle of nowhere. And they never let them see the outside so they can like tell people. They don't know, when they go into jail, it's like a maze or some shit to where when you get to your cell, you can't, you know what I'm saying? You don't, I only know, they might even blindfold you or some shit. But you ain't gonna know nowhere, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you can't call your homie and be like, hey, I'm on the right side. If you know what I'm saying, with a tree, with that big ass tree right there facing, that's my window at the bottom left corner. Motherfuckers don't even know that shit. Like, nobody in that jail that's high risk for breaking out or ever broke out that jail. Nobody ever broke out that jail, but ain't nobody, if you ever broke out any jail, that's where they send you. And they don't let you know nothing about that place. Like, you'll know nothing. You'll be standing there all your life and won't know shit about that place. Then they got like the steel and concrete enforced in the all around. Like, you know what I'm saying? The whole room. I'm gonna pull that up too. Let me see. Yeah, he got that Parkinson's. He definitely know how that shit
controlled a majority of street drug sales in Chicago for decades, and now this new video of the takedown by Mexican security forces obtained tonight by the I-Team after Mexican government officials released the new pictures from a botched operation. Helmet cam video from the October 17th assault on cartel operatives in Culiacan. This ended with 8 dead and 20 wounded after a gun battle between heavily armed cartel commandos and Mexican security forces. Government officers outgunned by the cartel, including this Sinaloa.
They be willing to die about their shit, about their people. They willing to die about El Chapo's son. The police, they got families to go home to. They think totally different. You know what I'm saying? The cartel family already know what type of life they live. They know it's possible they can end up dead. That's how it is, you know what I'm saying? So they be ready to die about that shit because they know if they do die, then their family gonna be straight forever. They already got millions. Like all of them, like you be like the shooters y'all looking at are millionaires. These, like that, you know how much that take to be a millionaire? And I ain't talking about no peso millionaire because that's only $50,000 American money. I'm talking about like $1 million American. All the motherfuckers worth millions in American money. The soldiers, all that shit. Because there's too much money to go around. As y'all see, not El Chapo, but when, what's his name died? what's the dude name, man? Pablo Escobar, when he died, he had so much fucking money, man. They say he died and he had over $400 billion buried, or 700 billion, one of them, $400 to $700 billion just buried all around Colombia. People still finding that money to this day. That's so much money, because you know the banks wouldn't fuck with them like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's so much money, bro, you can't hide it. Like, nigga, the nigga was burning money in the fucking fireplace to keep his kids warm.
Home base for Sinaloa cartel operations and the beginning of a cocaine, heroin, and meth pipeline direct to Chicago. This is where Joaquin El Chapo Guzman supervised a multi-billion-dollar empire. Now that Chapo is in prison, one of his youngest sons, Ovidio, is riding shotgun. And the guns blazed when 3,000 troopers descended on the young Guzman's home, arresting him on an outstanding U.S. extradition warrant. Chapo's kin up against the wall, soldiers ordering him to call off cartel defenses as gunfire lights up the streets. He got on his cell phone and called his brother, but the deadly attack continued, cartel gunmen winning the battle. To curtail the continuing bloodbath, security forces released 28-year-old Guzman, the man they had come to get in the first place.
That's why you got people like, okay, put it like this. Back in the day, me, right? I'm gonna use me for an example. And I caught a case out there too, so I could talk about it because I served my debt to society. So, I'm like 3 hours away from Chicago, and in the middle of that is this place called Mount Vernon, Illinois. Now, I used to, down here, you know, a pound of gas, and at this time it was Reggie, so a pound of good Reggie, we call it AZ. Good Reggie, you know what I'm saying? Holy no seeds, lime green, all that shit, good smell back in those days. So a motherfucker might can sell it down here for $1,100, $900, $1,200. You drive an hour away and it's $1,600 to $2,200. I'm talking about wholesale. So, you know what I'm saying? You had motherfuckers who was willing to take that drive, and I was one of them, shit. Extra, hour drive for an extra $1,000 profit, you know what I'm saying? Peace, I'll be back. And then they want 3, 4 of them at a time, so shit, yeah, I was taking that drive. Sending motherfuckers, taking the drive, whatever I had to do. Shit, down there, Mount Vernon, Illinois, if anybody down, and you ever end up in that motherfucker, just know 85% of the people down there snitching, maybe 90 or 95. All of them gonna tell on you. All of them. Motherfucker wore a wire and a camera on me, and I was just selling weed. That's how bad they want niggas out the street down there. Cause it ain't no white police, it ain't no white judges, no white lawyers, no white bailiffs, no white security guards, no white COs. I mean, no black, my bad. No black police, no black COs, no black judges. There's no black people in the system nowhere but in jail. Everybody you deal with on the outside of that is white. If you want a lawyer, he gonna be white. You want your judge, gonna be white. Your bailiff gonna be white. Your CO's gonna be white. All of them, bro. It was I never seen no shit like this in my life. Not in the place where it was a lot of black people. Like Mount Vernon is mixed. It's mostly white people. I'm gonna say that it's mostly white people probably. Ain't no probably. It's definitely mostly white people, but the small area where I'm gonna say it's about 10 to 15 blocks, maybe 20 blocks, you know what I'm saying? Nothing but black people. And if they white and they stay in that area, they probably a crackhead or some shit, you know what I'm saying? Or they're a snitch, like I said, which all of them gonna tell, but they either a crackhead or a snitch. So out there, the money was so crazy, bro. It was like, you knew something was gonna happen eventually. Everybody I know out there went to jail, bro. I don't know one person that went out there and got money and didn't go to jail. They telling on your ass. It's ASAP.
For Mexican officials all the way to the nation's president. And tonight was an embarrassing moment for Mexican officials in the first place. Security forces released 28-year-old Guzman, the man they had come to get in the first place. It was an embarrassing moment for Mexican officials all the way to the nation's president. And tonight, with new information that the raid was in the works for more than a week, there are questions about what did he know and when. Mexico's defense...
You know what that means? He got inside knowledge. He knew they was coming. He knew what was up. And whoever was in that power, that higher power that told him what was going to happen, told him, if you want to stop it, this is what you do. You know what I'm saying? What was I just talking about? I was going to show y'all. Oh. I don't even know if unbreak audible a word. I know it ain't actually, but this is Supermax prison. I'm trying to find a small video that ain't that goddamn. They gonna bink my ass. I done played so many different videos.
Shackled and held in an enclosure barely large. Some of the nation's most dangerous criminals. The prison, also called the Alcatraz of the Rockies, is surrounded by razor wire fences.
In Colorado Rockies. So basically, to get out of that motherfucker, you're gonna need a small army. They're gonna have to come up there, put up a fight, win the fight, and then deal with all the other helicopters and shit that's gonna come after that. America ain't going for that shit.
Gun towers, heavily armored patrols, and attack dogs. Snipers guard the grounds and gun towers. No inmate has ever escaped the prison. Inmates spend about 23 hours of every day in solitary confinement inside a 12 by 7 foot cell made of concrete with a small window. Black and white TV, but El Chapo will be unable to catch up on black and white TV. Outside world. Some prisoners are allowed a small black and white TV, but El Chapo will be unable to catch up on Narcos on Netflix. It only shows carefully chosen educational and religious programs. Each cell has a slit-like 42-inch tall, 4-inch wide window which is angled to prevent views of the sky. You're designing it so the inmates can't see the sky, intentionally. Former Supermax prison warden Robert Hood told CNN. You're putting up wires so helicopters can't land. Each cell contains a toilet, shower, and bed, which is
Because you know he got enough bread to make that helicopter.
Meals are slid through openings in the doors. This place is not designed for humanity. It's not designed for rehabilitation, said a guard familiar with the facility. Travis Dusenberry, who spent 10 years locked up in the prison, told Vice that the only contact he had with people was if his neighbor's schedule lined up with his. The closest human contact you could get was what we called finger handshakes through the fence, Dusenberry said. And to make sure inmates don't talk to each other, cell walls are soundproofed. Prisoners off.
The whole cell soundproof, so ain't no yelling to your cellie like, hey bro, what up, what you on in there, you good? Ain't none of that.
Often go days, even weeks.
Well, I go, that shit make you
with only a few words spoken to them. Teleconferencing. Former warden Robert Backs, Faisal's agent who betrayed several family in the rural community of Latuna, Mexico's most powerful and dangerous drug traffickers. As the power of the Colombian Loa trafficked heroin, arrest of 71 prison employees accomplished, the president wrote. We have a huge victory, but most experts believe.
Yeah, but he ain't getting out that cell. He ain't getting out that motherfucker. Best believe that. Not unless he I don't even know what he gotta do. Like he gotta pay. He ain't getting out that motherfucker. Oh yeah, they already know. Hell yeah, you know. Then when you working with somebody like El Chapo, he got inside intel, so he can get the information on their families. You know what I'm saying? And he probably told them like, man, I can go. You know, hey, you stay right here. Your address is this. You got this daughter. You got a son. You got a kid about to go to college. You know what I'm saying? I can't control my goons. Hell nah, them cartel people don't play, bro. They on bullshit as soon as you cross the border, trying to jack you. Like you can look up videos of they be robbing motherfuckers for their cars as soon as they cross the border, just to, cause they know when motherfuckers used to cross the border, they got bread on them, and you got to think, like I said, $50,000 is a million pesos. So if they catch a motherfucker coming over there with 20,000, 25,000, shit, they half a millionaires in pesos. You know what I'm saying? So So you gotta delete this stream. I don't see why, bro. We just talking about it for educational purposes. It ain't like I'm on her showing that shit and doing nothing. Cause I ain't got nothing. I don't fuck with that shit. I literally don't fuck with it. Like that shit was so many years ago. And like I said, when I was around it, I never fucked with it then, cause it was never no reason, bro. I was making more money, you know, doing what I was doing. You gotta think, this how I thought back then. You know what I'm saying? Like even to this day, but that's how I really thought back then. Like everybody that do coke, smoke weed, mostly. 95% are willing to smoke weed. Everybody that smoke weed don't do coke. So the customers, you got way more customers, which is way more opportunities. You know what I'm saying? So nice houses. Those all cartel families. Real Mexico don't look like that. It's all poor. Yeah. There's some good places in Mexico though. They got some fire places in Mexico, and that's why the cartels are now starting to attack the tourist spots, because they know that's where it's gonna hurt them at. If we attack the tourist spots, you know what that means for Mexico? That's a big blow for Mexico, because if they convince a lot of people go to Mexico for vacation. So just say if that number dropped dramatically, because now it's no longer safe. People going down there getting killed, getting robbed, getting kidnapped, never coming back. All type of shit can already happen. But when they go down there and they just on bullshit, just like recklessly, just because you got one of their people, it's like, what do? Do we let these innocent people get killed? And not only that, it's gonna fuck up Mexico as a tourist attraction. You know what I'm saying? So they fucking up Mexico as a tourist attraction. At the same time, they fucking up, you know, whatever they down there shooting up shit, because they got to fix all that shit. Then you got to deal with lawsuits from the people who got hurt that ain't from there, that's gonna sue your ass. And you know, it's just so much. It's too many problems. So their best bet was to release El Chapo's son, let him go. Try to catch him on a later day, or find the motherfucker who told him what all this shit about. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, they run all the food shit. And then they take out the seed and put that pack in there. They know how to cut an avocado in half. Take out that little big ass seed, put some H in there, or whatever kind of drug they want in there, seal it back up, and put some paint, some green paint around it to make it look like it never was open. And they do the same shit with a whole bunch of other fruits. They used to put them in trees. Like if a motherfucker had a logging company, they'll hollow out the tree, put shit in the trees, bring that shit over here like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just so much. It's so many different ways they was doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just too many different ways. Putin's got a $2 million bounty on his head from the oligarchs. They want him out. They told him no, they don't want the war over with. All that stuff is being taken away from them. Oh yeah. All they boats, all their yachts, they took everything. Anything they had that wasn't in their town. You know how, like, they from Russia, so when they go on vacation, they want to come to Florida, to the Maldives, to Cancun's and all that shit. And they don't just go to Cancun and then get a villa and rent shit. They got their own houses down there, their own mansions. Some motherfuckers got their own islands. They got big ass yachts, and all these motherfuckers got that shit. They took away all that. Y'all ain't got access to none of that shit. Y'all want to go to war? Stay y'all ass down. I think they even took away their passports to the point where they gotta stay, like private jets. I done seen them seize all that shit since this war been going on, and that's putting a squeeze on a lot of the people that Putin had behind him. You know what I'm saying? Because now they like, hold on, Putin, your ass, you know, you getting this shit getting too real. They taking everything away from us, bro. We can't even go on vacation. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. So El Chapo was cool when President Obama was in office. They didn't mess with him. When Obama got out of the office, they went and got him. Yeah, man, it's because I feel like Obama was a mind. It was so much shit over here that need to be done. They ain't have to think. Motherfucker ain't trying to worry about a whole other country and what they got going on. Even though they probably feeling like, you know, he's the one that's responsible for bringing most of this shit over here. So if we stop him, it's gonna stop that. No, it's not. Like they say, when one cartel boss get fucked over, two more get born. Not born, but made. You know what I'm saying? Next man up. Just like a basketball game, when somebody get hurt in the NBA and they can't play no more for the rest of the season, or they got a career-ending injury, the next best man is is who up. Don't think they don't want to hurt us. Oh yeah, 33 billion. The war is fake. Stop playing. I mean, it depends on what you call fake. If the war fake, if they started it for a fake reason, it's real deaths happening behind it. It's real shit going on behind it. You know what I'm saying? They show you can Google that shit and see that. So that's all I'm saying. Like, yeah, I can believe that this war got an ulterior motive in it. It's an ulterior motive with the war, but at the end of the day, people really dying. You know what I'm saying? This shit really going on. Yeah, I did. I looked that up, bro. They got a prison, all them other countries, Norway. Look up Norway prison. If you look up Norway prison, bro, motherfucker will damn near go there just to go to jail. You go to Norway prison, you motherfuckers, some people, I promise you, there's some people in Norway prison living better than people on the streets. These motherfuckers be wanting to go to jail. They really big on rehabilitation, so they don't try to make you feel like you an animal when you locked up. They give you a job, they give you your own house, not like an apartment. You get like a 1-bedroom apartment. You don't get no cell. They give me your ass a 1-bedroom apartment. That bitch got the internet. You can get it. Bring your Xbox, PlayStation. You know what I'm saying? All that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Work a regular job. You cook your own food. Niggas got refrigerators and all type of shit, bro. That shit crazy. When I seen that shit, Mike, I was like, damn, bro, that shit crazy. Yeah, and you gotta think, man, the police ain't going with that, bro. Police ain't going with that. You know what I mean? Like, even if the government want the police to take that hit and be done with it, police like, bro, I ain't finna, fuck that. My family is more important than this job. I'm not finna, you know what I'm saying? Not to mention, bro, the money is so hard. The money's so hard for them to pass up when they ain't making shit. They really ain't got shit as it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, none of us do, bro. We just talking about what we seen on TV. You know what I'm saying? But Star, what it do? Where's she at? Lovely Star beading in the motherfucking bearded building. Salute to the Wolfpack gang. Lovey. Salute. Wood, what it do, Wood? He said they want new pickup trucks. They sure be having Gatling guns on the back of them bitches, bro. Bulletproof. The motherfuckers be, hey, they starting, I'm telling you, they building bigger army. Only thing they really probably ain't gonna have is like fighter jets and shit. But I wouldn't be surprised if they ass had one of them. If they end up with one, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how they'll be able to get it, but money talk, bullshit run the marathon. You know what I mean? So you gotta think, man, motherfucker. You got access to a fighter jet. Fighter jet probably what? Let's say if it costs $50 million to make that fighter jet, and a motherfucker like Pablo come at you and be like, man, I'll give you $500 million if you get me one or two. You finna try to find a way to get that shit. Because you gotta think they got countries over there that they can go to and be cool. They got places they can go to and actually be decent and don't have to, you know, but they don't never want to, they don't never want to fucking stay out the way. Just like that one kid that got popular from social media, he started talking shit about one of the, one of the leaders over there, and they killed his ass. He wasn't number like 17. He was a social media star because he was so young, but he was always in the club drinking hella liquor, getting extra drunk. Like he could drink so much liquor without passing out. It was crazy. Like the motherfucker be down in fifths left and right in one night. You know what I'm saying? He got famous. He started talking shit on his Instagram one day, and he said, I don't know if he told him to suck his dick or something. I don't know. He said something wild. Said something wild to one of the Sinaloa cartel leaders, or one of the leaders of the current cartels. Well, they fucked dude up, killed his ass in like less than 2 days or some shit. Of him making that post. They was letting him get away with all the other shit. He was getting booked for shit, you know what I'm saying? Hanging with cartel members and all type of shit. They was inviting him to parties. He was like a celebrity, you know what I'm saying? But he disrespected the wrong motherfucker. Yeah, and I done seen so much shit, bro. They done had the shit in the ships. Like, remember that? I don't know if y'all heard of that one thing, the one, I don't know if you heard of that one time they got busted. But what happened was, it was, what was it? It was some kind of drug. It was so much of the drugs though, and they put it in like the bottom of the shit where the floaters go. The shit that make the boat float, they put them in there. They put it in the little tubes and shit to make the boats float. It's like one on each side, all around the boat, however it is. They was putting that shit in there. And what happened was some water got in there and it ended up getting wet. And that created a bunch of methane smell and shit. And that shit killed so many people from them smelling that gas. Now, I don't know if it blew up or not, but I know it killed a lot of people from that. You know what I mean? So we got an eclipse coming that's affecting people's vibe. Yeah, man. I can't, we gotta stand tall, Peter Paul. You know how we rockin'. We ain't gonna let nobody throw us off our square. You say I got a snap, bro. We want snappish. If a motherfucker push me to that brink, I'll snap, but I ain't gonna snap for no reason. That ain't me. That ain't in me. When I snap, it's like I gotta have a reason. You know what I'm saying? It ain't. It's just like I can't just sit up here and be cussing people out for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Just ain't in me, bro. I can't even listen to nobody do that shit. I was watching AK-47 today. He was calm, and I damn near made it through a couple hours. I don't know, at least I made it a nice little distance. Usually I get on AK-47 shit, and I'll be in there for a little minute. You start yelling at the TV about a bunch of nothing. I get the fuck up out of there because I can't. It make my nerves bad. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to hear all that negative shit and cussing people out that don't deserve it and all that shit. But nigga, Unique Queen is the same motherfucker you was dissing the other day. I told you your ass be drunk. Unique, where you at? You see this nigga? Now you got the prettiest face in here. The other day you was talking bad about my baby girl. Where she at, man? There she go. You was talking bad about her the other day. Now she the prettiest girl in the world. Look at you. This was a big ass boat. This was one of them, like a ship. Matter of fact, I think it was a ship. Let me see if I can find this shit. I already probably got Bink. Was it New Jersey? Oh, it was Philly, I think. Was it Philly airport? This looked like it was in the shipment container. This ain't the one that had the big ass boat. And you know they even had submarines and all type of shit. I'm gonna have to find that video for y'all another time. Here go one on this. I don't know if they said it or not. I doubt it. 1 billion. A billion cocaine be seized in Philly port. Damn. Oh, Billiante. Oh, Billiante, man. Billion. With a B. That gotta hurt. And that shit, I'm gonna keep it 100. That ain't even scratched the cartel pocket. They ain't never sending nothing over there that's gonna hurt them. That shit, they probably had another billion going to 2-3 different spots. As long as one of them make it, they straight. Cause the shit, the price of the cost. If it was $1 billion worth of coke, I guarantee you the leader probably paid 10 million. I'm gonna say maybe. Probably not even that. Most of it was spent on getting it over here. So I'm pretty sure they probably only lost 10 million. But if that shit would have went through, they would have made $1 billion or close to it. That's how crazy the profit be from that shit. That's why they don't never give a fuck about a pack getting caught. They damn near send a pack that they know gonna get caught just to let the next one get through. Look that shit up, bro. I'm telling you, I done studied that shit so close.
Tons of cocaine crammed into containers on a cargo ship.
15,000 kilos, that's a lot.
Tonight, the history-making haul and how it all came to be in our backyard.
Kilos of cocaine has been seized from 7 containers on that ship. When you do the math, we're talking about
16.5 tons of that yalla. What you gonna do with that CWMG? Hey, he do be on some corny shit sometimes. I don't understand. Like I said, I think it'd be the liquor. When he ain't drunk, he be having more sense. But he'll get up in that motherfucker. And I still subscribe to him. Like I said, I still support him and all that shit. But I just can't stand to hear that, you know what I'm saying? Bitch ass motherfucker. What the, like here you go right here. Let me see. I'm gonna pick a comment. CWMG Ray, you just said you and Unique Queen never had beef, but you was the same motherfucker in here the other day cussing her out, calling her ugly, saying all this dumb shit when you ain't even know who the fuck she was. What the fuck is wrong with you? See, it's niggas like you that get killed all the time. You know what I'm saying? He'll go off on a nigga for a comment like that. And then, Unique Queen, you talking about I'm her. What the fuck you mean I'm her? Where else you gonna be? You where? I'm her. You there? Where the fuck else you gonna be? That man will argue about anything. Look at Renner ass talking about some Canada, they have nice prisons, also very clean. Ain't no fucking such thing. If you in prison, ain't shit nice about prison. Only motherfucker gonna say that is a motherfucker who never been to prison. How the fuck is a prison nice and clean? Ain't shit clean about no prison. Block her ass. I can't deal with that. It'd be funny sometimes, but like, bro, you do that shit 10 times in a row. I can't keep, like, it's like, bro, come on, my nigga. You make niggas not even want to voice their opinion. Your ass be tweaking. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, this Halloween, I might go and give him some props, dress up as him and be blocking motherfuckers left. I ain't gonna block y'all ass, but you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be fake blocking motherfuckers all day. And look at Wood with the smiley faces. Shit, what the fuck you laughing at? Nigga, it's 4:46 a.m. and you posting smiley faces. Nigga, ain't shit smiley face about this. Then you got a goat on your motherfucking picture like you some motherfucking goat. What the fuck is you the goat of smiling? Then your name Wood. Nigga, I don't need no wood. Nigga, I use gas, motherfucker. Hey man, buddy be tripping, boy. I promise you. You get off that oil, that nigga get the tweaking and geeking. I promise you. Hey, but that shit got him lit though. But it's like a gift and a curse. You know what I'm saying? It's like a gift and a curse because he got YouTube on his ass fucking with him and shit about you know the way he run his shit. But like I said, that's probably what got him, you know what I'm saying? That's probably what got him to where he at. So salute to him. I can't be mad at him. Is whatever he doing working. And you can tell he was one of them dudes that came from nothing that, you know. So I can, you know, I don't knock nobody who I don't knock nobody that goddamn me so you was on that Bombay. Oh, that's the gin you want me to buy, Bombay? I thought you wanted me to get the bumpy face. I'm gonna have to get the Bombay. I posed it. What's today? Friday. I supposed to have the Bombay today. Today's Saturday. Well, you know it was Friday. I'm gonna go get the Bombay and drink with you. I sure didn't want to get the bumpy face, but I don't know. I might get the bumpy face because that's what I was used to drink when I was a kid. But that shit I already know, bro. I'm gonna be in this bitch ready to throw up at the end of the night. I'm gonna need all type of TLC. On God. Yeah, man. Hey, he definitely got. He gotta have at least 20,000 people blocked. Got to. Yeah, I was late as hell. I ain't gonna lie. I barbecued today and all type of shit, man. And I had a lot of business to handle. I was running around. Then I had to goddamn me take a shower because I was smelling like barbecue smoke. And after I wasn't even gonna go live today, to be honest. But when I got out the shower, you know how that shit do something different to you. I got out the shower feeling a little different, like, all right, I feel a little better now. I woke up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Nah, nigga, you wasn't coherent that one time when you came on the channel and you was slop, nigga, pulling up at the car showing us your Durango. You wasn't trying to hear nothing. You was talking like a motherfucker. You wasn't trying to hear shit. But salute the AK-47 though. Cause you know, I can just tell niggas ain't like he wasn't like me, you know what I'm saying? Like I was. Like me, I was always lit. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't trying to toot my own horn, but I was gonna get to a bag one way or the other, you know what I mean? And not no regular bag, I'm talking about a big bag. That's just how I was raised. So that's how I did, you know what I'm saying? So when I be seeing him doing that shit, I be like, bro, if you was fucked up like you claim you was, why is you shitting on the people who ain't here supporting you? Your haters is even supporting you, whether they, you know what I'm saying, whether you know it or not. They comment, they like, you know, they might not like your shit, but they subscribe, they comment, they viewing, you know what I'm saying? Let them live, bro. You can talk bad to them. I'm the type of motherfucker that the motherfucker come here fucking with me, I'm gonna talk bad to you till you leave. I'm gonna make you want to leave. I ain't gonna block you. Unless you just saying some goofy shit where you trying to get my shit banned or something. Like if you in here talking about some old bullshit, your ass gotta go. Yeah, TikTok videos, that's what he was making. Yeah, you can't make fun of the cartel. That's where he fucked up at. He was making fun of everything, all type of shit. He was getting away with everything. As soon as he started talking about the leader, he made fun of one of them leaders. Was gone. And they killed his ass in front of everybody at a party or some shit. You know what I'm saying? They killed his ass like in front of everybody. It was like, you know, so like that was stupid as hell to him. He was out, and not, like I said, you know what that was, Renner? I'm gonna tell you what that was, Renner. That was that liquor. He didn't want to do that. He did not want to do that. He ain't want to diss them people, but when you off that liquor, you don't think twice about what you want to do. You just do it. You know what I'm saying? He probably was thinking like, I bet nobody will think I diss him. Fuck it, I'm finna diss him. And I believe that the dude he dissed had booked. I ain't gonna say booked him because I'm pretty sure he wasn't paying. They might have paid him. You never know. But he came to a party for him. Like they was having him come into some of their parties. So he might have thought like, oh, me and him cool to the point where I can say this about him. And he ain't gonna have me killed. But you can't invite no man to your private parts and think that he's supposed to let you live, and he a stone cold killer. You know what I'm saying? He probably ain't even have to put the hit out. His homies and them probably like, I'm killing that motherfucker as soon as I see him. His ass gonna die. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how it is. That was you. Oh, y'all never beefed? Who was that he was beefing with? Who was that you was beefing with then? CWMG. That was unique. That was you. That was you unique. Y'all wasn't beefing. Don't get me wrong. Y'all wasn't beefing, but he was talking shit. Now I believe he was joking. You know what I'm saying? So I don't believe it was like a beef, but he was like just talking shit. You know what I'm saying? And it was like you was getting. It seemed like you was getting offended from it. So I came to your rescue, you know what I'm saying? I put my cape on, I told him, chill out, man, you know what I'm saying? CWMG, you must, remember, you don't remember CWMG? I was like, boy, you must be drunk tonight, boy, you tripping. It was funny, I was laughing because I knew you was joking, I knew you weren't serious, but I also knew that Unique Queen, she been in her, she just changed her name, and I think you used to talk to her a lot, but you changed your name. She changed her name, and I don't think you knew who she was at that time. Yeah, but y'all definitely was in her going at it. I don't know if that was. It might have been tripping. Shout out to you. Shout out to Unique Queen with the new membership. Salute. Welcome to the motherfucking Wolf Pack. Officially, you've been a Wolf Pack gang, but you know it's official again. I think you was already a member on your other page or a while back. Yeah, I forgot it. What's your old name? Unique. I forgot what her old name was, but I think I remembered it back when they was arguing or some shit like that. Or I think she mentioned it. Didn't you change your name, Unique Queen? I can't think. I know once I heard it, I'll be like, yeah, LG Unique. LG Unique. There you go. It was LG Unique. You say when you see a beautiful woman, I know that trick, bro. But you do that in private, you know what I'm saying? Well, nah, you can do it whenever you want to. Different strokes with different folks. I know what you're talking about, though. I definitely know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? That's that old 52 fake out. Because she used to everybody telling us she pretty, so you want to hit her with something different. You know what I'm saying? Girl, get your ugly ass on. Do I think the FBI will look into Hassan Campbell and Whack 100 recordings? I think the FBI look into everything on that. I believe that app was created by the police. I'm just gonna keep it 100. Like, it was created by the police because you gotta think it's a place where you can have 200-300 people in one room and everybody can talk at the same time. All that means is gonna always be an argument. I guarantee you can't find no room on Clubhouse where it's over 50 people in there and somebody ain't gonna argue. Somebody gonna always argue. I guarantee it, because there's too many personalities and too many voices and that's why now they got the people who control the room or block him, send him down to the gulag and all that shit, and mute him up and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? That's what they doing with the Whack situation. If y'all notice, Whack can say whatever the fuck. Whack don't never gotta go to the gulag. He don't never gotta mute up. None of that shit. Whenever he wanna interrupt a motherfucker, they let him interrupt a motherfucker. When somebody else try to interrupt a motherfucker, they stop them stone cold in their tracks. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, Whack got a whole lot of nut warmers on that app. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand why he go back there every day, because he be feeling good about that shit. He like, yeah, these niggas, you know what I'm saying? That's where he can be the man that he want how he want the world to treat him. That's how they treat him on that app. You know what I'm saying? Not to mention, if it's a legit app and it's gonna one day be like Facebook and YouTube and all that shit, they will be one of the first people who probably get monetized and get paid You know what I'm saying? I don't know, maybe the most. I don't really be on Clubhouse like that. I downloaded it before, and when I was on there, I was in stock groups and shit like that. I never was a part of the other shit. It was always for educational shit. I was on there to learn some shit, you know what I'm saying? And then it just turned into something else. Now it's a place where people go meet up with their ops and talk shit, you know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers be having they click in there. You'll see OTF in the room with NBA YoungBoy people. You know what I'm saying? And it just be like for pro. I don't know if they do this shit. Just I know why they do it for promo and they do it because they don't like each other. But at the same time, they know this is gonna get everybody talking about them. Gonna wake up on YouTube. I'm telling you, the motherfuckers get a kick out of that shit. Waking up on YouTube, seeing videos with their name in it. And all that shit, you know what I'm saying? And they, you know, they get the feeling they feel themselves, get the feeling famous and all type of shit. And that's understandable, I understand. But I don't like arguing. I promise you, I just don't like arguing. That's why when I'm face to face with somebody and fighting words get said, I'm taking off first. I'm just getting it over with. I don't want to talk. I don't want to keep arguing with going back and forth with a motherfucker. The only motherfucker I'm trying to argue with is a female. And I ain't trying to argue with her. You know what I'm saying? But I argue with a female because, you know, that's human nature. But I ain't finna be arguing with no grown. I will argue, you know, but it ain't gonna be. I'm not gonna keep it going to the point where we just goddamn me arguing for no fucking reason, unless it's entertainment. Like if it's entertainment and I'm entertaining people by arguing with another motherfucker, and I feel like it's paying me, then I can do it. Shit, if motherfucker gonna pay me, I'll argue with your ass all day, and I'm a good arguer. Motherfucker ain't gonna win. I'm gonna be bringing all type of facts, cause I don't really like talking about shit if I ain't got no facts to back it up. Unique queen do not stink, nigga. Let me put this picture up again. You see that? You see that right there, boy? I don't like that stink. Stop playing. I know what you on though. We got baddies in this thing, man. Room full of them. You should have been here the other day. Nigga, I'm talking about like, if I had 10 people in this bitch, 8 of them was baddies. It was 7 of them was baddies, and it was me, Cartier, and Mike, or some motherfucking body. Wood, somebody, I can't remember, it was, you know, if it was 15 people in here, we had 15, but I had ran down the list. I'm like, damn. I love that shit though. I'd rather have that than a bunch of motherfucking niggas that just want to talk shit and argue. But we can argue though. Anybody that feel like they want to argue, you know, I'll drop the link. I ain't dropped the link in a minute either. Damn, I ain't dropped no link. I just thought about that. I ain't dropped nobody on in a minute. I guess it was never really nothing to really to drop it about. I guess, goddamn it. Y'all ain't gonna pull up anyway. CWMG, what you been drinking tonight? Keep it a buck too, nigga. Don't you lie. It's the weekend. I know you had a drink, cause when you came in here, you said good day, good weekend, or some shit like that. Who you been arguing with? I mean, what you been drinking, nigga? Let it out. Let the cat out the bag. I'ma say Hennessy. Nah, what the fuck was that you said you was drinking? I forgot what the fuck you said. Oh, don't let you go all the way back up to the comments. All I see is CWMG talking about he's a drug dealer. Talking about how he had them bricks for 45. Man. He had them bricks for 45. But I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. CWMG just be playing. Like, he don't be serious for real. He do got that arguing gene where he like arguing, but he just be fucking around. He a cool dude.
1.5 tons of the drug, some 33,000 pounds.
As for that ship, it was intercepted by the feds at the Packer Avenue Marine Terminal port on the Delaware River in South Philadelphia.
That means somebody told, intercepted by the feds. Shit was told because they be packing that shit up.
That's after it had been to Chile, Panama, and the Bahamas.
So it's been to Chile, Panama, and the Bahamas. Let me see. The Bahamas, they might have dropped some of that shit off there in the end, because that's not that far from Florida. You can basically use a speedboat and get from Bahamas to Florida, if I'm not mistaken. Panama, where else he say?
It had been to Chile, Panama, and the
Chile, I don't know about Chile.
Bahamas. We have team coverage with NBC 10's Brandon Hudson.
Bahamas, I know that's a good drop. That's they used to drop shit off at the Bahamas and take it to Florida from there.
Mitch Blocker. We'll begin with Brandon. He's across the river from the port in Gloucester City, where he just got new information. Brandon, this is a story the NBC 10 team has been working to nail down since midnight, and the scope just growing larger by the hour.
That man drinking Steel Reserves. Let me find out you over there out them Steel Reserves. Motherfucking Miller High Lifes. I think it's a Miller High Lifes in my refrigerator. One of my homies was drinking and left it over here. This your neck of the woods, Mike? Philly? Hey, motherfuckers be talking about dangerous cities and cities that's the most fucked up. Like as far as just when you ride through there, you notice a bad area type shit. Ain't nobody fucking with Philly, bro. I be seeing people trying to say Chicago, St. Louis, Detroit. I've been to Detroit. Detroit fucked me up though. I ain't gonna lie. I thought Detroit was a big ass city that was like huge. Now I ain't been in a minute, so it's probably different now. But I thought Detroit was like a big city that was like Liddy City. Well, I went to that motherfucker. When I say downtown looked like Gotham City after Joker and fucked it up. That shit was crazy, bro. That shit was big ass skyrocket, sky buildings. It ain't look like no small downtown. Like East St. Louis, we got a small ass downtown. St. Louis got a big ass downtown. Now imagine St. Louis, big ass downtown, but all them buildings abandoned and falling apart. No lights, nowhere, no nothing. That shit was wicked. I was like, damn, Detroit fucked up like that. But they say they rebuilt that shit though. They say it's different now. That was back in the day.
Yeah, that's right, Jim and Jacqueline. In the last 20 minutes, we found out how the drugs got on this ship. Police paperwork says
dude looked like he was trying to pick something up. He looked at dude like, how the drugs. Look at how he looking, man. Tell me he ain't looking like he just lost the pack. He mad than a bitch. He like, man, he nigga took the pack, yeah, it's over with. They got us. You get on the phone with the plug right now. Not the real plug, but you know.
on this ship, police paperwork says a crew and a drug ring used floating nets off the coast of Peru. Now take a look at those containers. That crew filled 7 of them with $1 billion worth of cocaine. This drug bust has a trickle-down effect, which ultimately keeps you, your family, and your neighborhood safe.
Billy.
An historic large-scale cocaine bust that sounds like something out of a big-budget blockbuster.
That's why I say
33,000.
You gotta think this nigga Pablo left hundreds of billions buried all around Colombia. If I ever go to Colombia, I'm taking a shovel. But this one load, this one load, and it's $1 billion. When they send these loads, they never just send one, ever. There's never just one load going out, because they know the likelihood of them sending one load and they getting popped off is real high. If they send 10 loads, they might lose 3, 7 of them gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? And that's how they rock. That's how they been rocking. That's how they rock for real now, because they you know what I'm saying, they know what it is. Because like I say, that $1 billion that got lost, if the next load show up, they're gonna make that back and some. The next 2-3 loads show up, they gonna shit. That $1 billion ain't shit. Cause like I said, it's $1 billion in street value. They counting it by street value. They ain't counting it by what the man paid for it. Them bitches that shit probably was $1 million, $2 million. You know what I'm saying? $3-4 million when you get done with shipment and paying people under the table and all that shit. So yeah, it's $1 billion loss to the police. They they gonna hype it up anyway to make it look like they done something extra big. So $1 billion, but the profit margin of that was 20,000%. That shit was crazy, bro. You heard? On everything. So it's all run down, no more car factory. Detroit. But I'm talking about downtown. See, downtown was fucked up. At first, I think the car factories they wasn't downtown. They was like somewhere else. Chrysler and all that shit. But hey Wood, I'm ready, bro. I'm telling you, get some shovels. If I go down there, I'm definitely getting some shovels, bro. Bullshit ain't about nothing. I'm digging. Motherfuckers steady finding bread in the walls of old houses. I'm trying my best to book to, I'm pretty sure they reconstructed that shit. It was even in Miami they found the bag. He had a crib in Miami and it was a safe on the floor. That shit crazy, bro. Man had just money. You couldn't imagine having hundreds of billions of dollars and you can't put none of it in the bank. Or you can only put a few million in the bank, 10 million in the bank, 20, 30 million in the, even if it's only can put 100 million in the bank, the government won't allow you to put all this dirty money into the bank, and you don't want to put all this money into the bank because you can't, say where it come from. So you got to just bury this shit, bro. That man Pablo had numerous amounts of houses built, right? Now when he get done, when the people here, the contractors and all that shit, because every house used to have secret hidden passageways, used to have secret exits, secret stash spots, all type of shit. Whenever these motherfuckers got done building the houses, they died. He killed them. He ain't want nobody could know about the secret shit, so he killed their ass. Look it up. That's some brutal shit right there, bro. You get a motherfucker to build you a house and deck that bitch out, put hidden passageways, hidden money, shit, a lot of little high spots, and then they think they finna go home and get paid, and he kill your ass. Ain't no going home. You never leave that motherfucker. Your ass dead and burned. Look it up, bro. It's facts. That man killed everybody who built if he had a motherfucker build the house for him, he smoked their ass right afterwards. I think it was only one motherfucker that got away or some shit. And that's because they never came back to finish the job. You know what I'm saying? It's like they started on it or some shit like that and they never came back to finish it. Because he knew that he felt like that he was gonna get killed. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's just one motherfucker that got away, one contractor. But yeah, he smoked everybody else. Shit, what else? Nigga used to man, it's disrespectful, bro. It's motherfucking. But what he would do, he would pay the people family. So like, if he killed a motherfucker, he'll send the money. He'll send the money to the family. Yeah, I would have never built nothing for that nigga if I was a contractor. But like, people don't hear about it. It was nobody to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody involved always died. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? He hired motherfuckers to build shit, and shit, they don't know the last motherfucker that died because they disappeared. And ain't nobody else finna come out and talk about it because he gonna have them killed. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, the people was really scared of bro, but he was still like a hero because he gave back so much. So people You know, they fuck with him through fear and they fuck with him through love. You know what I'm saying? From what he was able to do for the community. But he was a cold-blooded motherfucker, bro. I wish I could like show a lot of that shit that I done been seeing and shit, man. If I could show that shit'd be lit. But I already know they gonna flag it. I'm so tired of editing the videos and shit. That should be taking all day. They flagged the 6ix9ine video, TMZ, dinky ass. They bum ass getting all that money flagging little nigga, flagging little motherfucker, little YouTube channels like me, cuz with motherfucking not even 1,000 views on the video. Get y'all thirsty ass on and let me live. You feel me?
1,000 pounds of coke worth more than $1 billion. Investigators found the drugs in 7 shipping containers the size of a standard tractor trailer aboard a ship at a Philadelphia port.
It's a little crazy down here today.
News spread so quickly, this food truck owner heard about it by lunchtime. A traffic jam formed in front of his business. At one point, federal investigators blocked the intersection to let a command post drive by.
It's holding up the drivers that want to get other.
He was slick, bro. That boy say he know it's gonna be thick down there. He know motherfuckers finna be down there all day. He know the police gonna be down there. It's gonna be a lot of police down there. They're gonna be hungry. I'm finna go put my food truck down here, act like I got stuck in traffic, and open up shop. He probably sold everything.
Containers out of the yard, so it's going to be chaotic down here today.
A senior law enforcement official told NBC 10 the ship traveled from Chile to Panama and to the Bahamas before it stopped in South Philly.
Boom, right there. See where the Bahamas at? And I think that's Florida hanging down right here. I don't know if y'all can see my cursor. I'm pretty sure this Florida. They went to Philly, so they probably dropped some of that shit off in Florida. Who told though? Maybe it got busted in Florida and then, you know, they, like I say, usually when the driver get popped, he finish, if he snitch, he gonna take it to whoever it's supposed to go to, follow the normal routine, get everybody that's involved popped off, and that's how he get his deal. That's how that shit be working. Man, say I'm extremely black, man. Light-skinned women move me. I like them all colors.
Philly. Last night's bust comes 3 months after another cocaine seizure, which at the time was the 4th largest in the region. Well, back in March, authorities captured 1,200 pounds of coke worth $38 million. A total which is now pocket change compared to what investigators found on a South American ship.
We know that it's happened a couple of times. It's been on the news a couple of times. Last night was pretty big.
And within the past hour, we got a statement from the ship's owner, Mediterranean Shipping Company. In the statement, MSC says shipping companies are often the targets of drug trafficking. It takes this matter very seriously, and they are working with law enforcement. Live along the Delaware River, I'm Brandon Hudson, NBC 10 News.
And our coverage continues with investigative reporter Mitch Blocker.
Dude popped in the camera, bogus as hell.
This big, right? Yeah, let's give this some perspective. The Department of Homeland Security, it says before today it had seized 19 tons of cocaine. That's across the entire country. The 6 tons of cocaine, that's across the entire country. The 16 tons that they found in Philadelphia nearly doubles the total. When federal agents boarded this cargo ship in the port of Philadelphia, they discovered drugs scattered throughout 7 massive containers. Before arriving in Philly, the cargo ship traveled from Chile through Panama.
Damn, bro, who was picking that bitch up? Motherfucker in Philly, lit somewhere. Hey, whoever was the plug on that, you know how much money they was finna make? I'm gonna say a quarter billion. They was gonna make a $250 million easy. $250 million easy, selling it for the low. Imagine if they would have ran off on the plug with that. That's that runoff. And if you're gonna run off, you run off with that. You can hire all the security you want. Nigga, I had like Secret Service working for me if I could. You know what I'm saying? You can. That's when you run off right there. A Billy ran off on the plug twice. They steady calling, they ain't calling bike. AR app. Hey, AR app. Let me see, what's this? This is 2019. Fuck around was, cuz.
And the Bahamas.
You want to get as high up in the food chain as possible to prevent as much drugs as you can to getting it onto the streets.
Law enforcement professionals like Jameson Rogers say 15,000 kilos is a one-of-a-kind drug seizure, something never before seen.
That's a massive amount. I mean, just with 1 kilo, the street value of that is roughly $30,000.
Port of Philadelphia security is fully in the hands of U.S. Customs and Border Protection. CBP requires any ship headed for the U.S. to file details on its route and cargo. The answers may trigger an inspection. Customs officials have not released details of what was seized, but did confirm a massive investigation underway at Philadelphia's port. The Port of Philadelphia is the 23rd busiest port in the U.S., with more than 23 million tons of cargo hitting the dock each year. Now, as we have been reporting, this is now the third significant drug seizure in our region this year. In March, customs officials discovered $38 million in cocaine at the Port of Philadelphia and another $77 million worth at the Port of New York and New Jersey. Jim and Jacqueline, back to you.
Obviously,
To follow the developments online and download the app.
Imagine the type of shit making it through, though. That wasn't even the one I was trying to find that got wet, though. I was trying to find the one that got wet, and it was like created methane smell, and people that went in, the dudes who was working on the ship to remove the shit, the police or whatever, or I think, matter of fact, it was people, it was the motherfuckers who was transporting that shit, who was responsible for getting it to where it needed to go. They was they was going in there trying to save some of the shit from all getting soaked up, and they ended up dying from the methane fuels. They passed out from that shit and died from the gases, because that shit got mixed with the water and all that, and they created that big ass smell and shit. Fucked them up. I want to say one of the police even died or some shit for going in there. This shit crazy, that brother. Gangland. Niggas be. Motherfuckers got whole submarines. Subs. World's most addictive drug, beetle nut. I ain't gonna watch that shit right now. But 5 years ago, they say fentanyl, the next deadly street drug, and I'd be damned if they wasn't right. Damn, the kid in the backseat, bro, they bogus as hell. Look at the kid in the backseat, that shit crazy. Y'all see that shit? These motherfuckers passed out with their kid in the backseat, bro. They deserve to go to jail for life. At least 10 years. Get your life right. He ain't blocked because his comments showing up. How you gonna be blocked if he commenting? Yeah, you too, my nigga. Be safe, boy. Oh yeah, that little chubby chick, that white lady. She was white and chubby. That shit crazy too. I seen like a table full of one lady just got caught with a bunch of fentanyl pills. That shit was crazy. I'm talking about felt up the whole. Tell her ass ain't never going home unless she tell. And I'm assuming since unless it was old and they did all the work already, I'm assuming she didn't tell because they put her on the goddamn they put her on her face out, they put her picture out, they put everything out, all the shit she got busted with. Let me see, I probably can find that shit. I don't even remember how many. How you spell this shit? Yeah, there she go right here. She through piece. Look at that shit right there, boy. 1.4 million worth of fentanyl pills. Her ass done. Cause if anybody got killed, I can't. Let me show it. I thought I was showing that shit already. Cause if anybody got killed off them pills and they match up with the same shit, it's over with. If they test them pills and they test out to be the same pills that killed somebody that OD'd, they get charged with the body. I don't know if they do that there, but I know they do it here. You get a wrench if I give it to you. What you talking about? You might not need no wrench. You might get in your fifis one day and start blocking people. You might get a wrench though. Fuck you worried about a wrench for anyway? That don't mean shit. You got the damn nothing. Yeah, her ass got popped. Look at all the motherfucking junk she got. A whole table full of them bitches. Like niggas, when motherfuckers get caught up with shit like this, boy, it's like they motherfucking. You can't, you know how people be smiling in some of their pictures and mug shots and shit. Show me a motherfucker smiling in one of these fentanyl pill mug shots. You know what I'm saying? Now she's smiling, but they ain't got no big ass bust next to her name. I'm talking about like regular Douglas. None of these motherfuckers smiling, boy. It ain't none of this shit funny. They know it's a rap. And the only motherfuckers that might be smiling, they telling. The niggas smile. If you get caught with one of this shits, if you get caught with some shit like this, and you ain't telling, you ain't smiling in your pictures. Cause you sick, stomach hurt, you can't stop thinking about none of the, you gonna start thinking about all type of shit that you ain't never thought about before in your life. Like your first love, kids. No, that's a given. But it's gonna be this shit like it's the worst thing you can get caught with right now. This shit worse than getting caught with crack, cocaine, heroin, all that. worse than that. Yeah, it's through. Look, all these motherfuckers look like they having a panic attack. Look at Buddy right here. I had to wrap his ass up. He probably fainted. This dude smiling, he gonna tell. Dude on the left, he gonna tell for sure. They all might tell, but dude on the left definitely gonna tell. His ass already told. He's smiling like, yeah, what y'all wanna know? But little do he know, even if you tell, you still gonna do a 15 to 10 piece off this shit. You facing life. So you telling ain't gonna do shit to get you that shit ain't gonna do nothing to get you motherfucking a chance to get out at some point. You ain't gonna, that's all. Oh, I tried to click on the story, it didn't even take it out. Where that one shit at with the one lady that I wanted to go to her shit. There she go. I'm probably gonna have to share this shit from the other one. Let me see if it's sharing. No. Oh yeah, they definitely, you know, that's why I say they ain't gonna tell on each other because they related. They telling on this lady right here though. She look like man, how did I get myself into this shit? She was 47, was arrested with about 371,000 fentanyl pills. Lord have mercy. And it happened April 15th, or it was published April 15th, 2022. Let me see. And she was in Arizona. She ain't even make it out of Arizona. Unless she was coming from like Mexico or some shit. Authorities in Arizona arrested a woman with thousands of synthetic opiate pills in her possession during a traffic stop on Thursday. The Pima County Sheriff's Department report detectives with the Border Interdiction Unit conducted a traffic stop near Interstate 10. The driver of the vehicle was identified as 47-year-old Imelda Blanca, Imelda Carter. The Sheriff's Department said Carter was turned over to federal authorities for further investigation and was eventually booked on multiple felonies. According to deputies, the pills recovered have an estimated street value of 1.4 M's. That's it. She told. It's probably like, yeah, I got this shit from Jose and them guy gave me this. Like, but nah, she look Mexican herself, so it fuck around and be like some family members that she got it from, so she might not even tell them. She might agree to try to work or some shit. She ain't gonna tell on them. But yeah, man. She got fucked up. When I seen that shit, I just knew like, yeah, the life over. Ain't she already a little old, so she done. She gonna get natural life. They don't play about that shit. I don't even cap. They do not play about that. Yeah, gang, but sum this shit up. We talked about a bunch of dumb shit that we might have to delete. Stevewilldoit, so you not fucking with Buddy no more. Shit. like this. Y'all hit that like button, hit that sub on the way out. We're gonna end it with the shit we started with. Just to, you know. Why they ain't showing? The fuck? Oh, I'm doing the wrong shit.
Anymore. If someone, I'm not filming or doing anything with 6ix9ine anymore. If someone does something to me where they like use my name, and then the consequences I got is I'm getting death threats and I'm looking like this bad guy when I had no ill intention, I would cut them off. I'm just not doing shit with them anymore, because that wasn't cool.
Well, boys, it looks like I was right all along. I made a video about 6ix9ine putting a jacket on.
Nah, he probably definitely don't think, man. Let me get this shit out the screen real quick. Yeah, man, salute, man. Good night to all y'all. See y'all tomorrow. Damn, it's 5:30. Get my haircut tomorrow. We definitely going live tomorrow, though. So salute to everybody for reaching out. But tomorrow we got some more shit to speak about. Hit that like on the way out, though. Share, like, whatever, all that. Love y'all. Salute. Queen Hannah, what it do? Now Queen Hannah pop in at the end. Hannah Montana. Hannah Montana. We just getting up. Shit, we been on this bitch for 250. We finna, goddamn me, take it in. I'm a little tired. I'm finna eat a little more barbecue, watch some type of movie. I hope the damn, what's today? I hope the Lakers series got another episode up. Who been watching that shit? Anybody watch that Lakers episode? Right on, Queen Hannah. I already know you gonna hit that like for me. I think of y'all on, you know how it be. Peace. What I was gonna say? What the fuck? Yeah, y'all watch that Lakers shit. You still in here, Cartier? Yeah, what's that shit? The Lakers Dynasty, man. That shit hard. I don't even lie. I thought it was gonna be like some real sporty shit that's just about sports, which I like sports, but don't get me wrong. So I would have still liked it, but I didn't know it was gonna be like some other shit involved. They showing how the Laker Dynasty was built. Like, it's on HBO Max, so just check it out if y'all, especially if you like basketball or if you like sports, period. It show how Magic Johnson came in the league and whatever. It start with the year Magic Johnson came in the league when the lady Jeannie Buss that owned the Lakers, her daddy, I think her daddy passed, if I'm not mistaken. But it just shows her come up. She started from the bottom. She was a motherfucking she was like taking orders from people that worked for her daddy in the beginning. So you gotta salute her. I respect her more now. Her daddy, the way he did shit, he was a boss. He pioneered a lot of shit. Yeah, that shit cold-blooded. He pioneered a lot of shit that I never knew about. Like, as far as cheerleaders, like how you see every team got cheerleaders that's motherfucking doing sexy dances now and not just doing pom-poms and all that shit like it used to be. That's him. You know what I'm saying? Every stadium from football to basketball, when you go in their stadiums now, they got clubs, they got restaurants you can eat at. That's him. None of that shit existed until he started doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Playing music, putting lights and shit, making the intros and all that shit. That's him. Like, I ain't have no idea about that shit. I did not know he started like a lot of that shit, you know what I'm saying? Because people was calling him crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, that shit ain't what you talking about. This ain't no this basketball. This ain't no goddamn strip club or shit like that, you know what I'm saying? He like, fuck that. We finna make this shit lit. We finna make it fun. We finna goddamn me, you know what I'm saying? We finna make people feel, we're gonna give them an experience. That's what he was trying to do. He wanted to give people an experience when they came there. And shit, to this day, when you look up them places, that place, like I gotta go to that motherfucker now and watch one of them games because they still got all the clubs, all that shit, and I'm visiting all that shit. I'm glad I've been in there before though. I can't think of what I went in there for. I know I've been where the Rams play, but this is something else though, where the Lakers play. But I've been in there. I'm trying to think. I can't remember. I think it was a concert or some shit. But they ain't have everything open like if you go to a game. So I want to go to like all the clubs that he built and all that shit and just check it out. That shit hard though. Like if you just like any good TV shows, that's one of them. You know what I'm saying? And it's like 7 episodes out. Hopefully 8 tonight, but it's at least 7 episodes out that you can watch and catch up on and watch it back to back. I guarantee you won't be let down for sure. Say, yeah, the Great Western Forum. The what's the name of that club in there? I forgot the name of the damn. Is that the name of the club? That might be it. The Forum. Yep, they call it the Forum now. Yep. I think they took some of the words out and called it like the Forum or some shit. But it's like, man, it's so much shit that he did, bro, with the music, DJs, and shit like that. Well, nah, let me think. I just gotta go back and watch it. I think he did start like a lot of the music and shit too, though. But I remember the first team they got a DJ was like, was it Golden State? I don't know if it was Golden State, but this was recently. They got a DJ then. Next thing you know, everybody had DJs. Z9 Blaze, what it do? It's like 339 in SinCal. Yeah, man, I'm about to take mine. It's 5:39 where I'm at. I'm about to go to sleep, man. Y'all make sure if y'all just now stopping in, rewind it and watch it from the beginning. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, share, turn the bells on. Salute. Definitely see y'all later on today. We'll be live. Gotta get my little wig split, haircut, and all that shit. We right back at it, man. No cap. Salute, man. Everybody that came on, all the moderators, the whole Wolfpack gang. Salute.